Yeah, I'm going to.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gents? We are live and back in the building in full motherfucking effect. All right. Make sure the sound is working. It is. So, look at the title, ladies and gents. Anthony Joshua, only option is Dillian Whyte. Forgot to put the question mark on there, but we're just gonna keep it like it is. Actually, I can click on this little edit button and click that real quick. It won't hurt. And the reason why I say all this and I put this in there and all that stuff is because where is he gonna go? Where's this guy is at? Where is he gonna go? After he's done with Andy Ruiz, where is Anthony Joshua going to go? Who is he going to fight next? Huh? It ain't gonna be Daniel. It ain't gonna be no Joe Joyce. It ain't gonna be no Nathan Gormans. It ain't gonna be no Usyks. Who is it gonna be? Huh? Oh yeah, y'all can't nobody answer that. But let's see here. Let's go down the list here. Will it be Tyson Fury? Oh man, he gonna have to fight on. He gonna have to fight on ESPN up over here. But in the UK, he could probably get away with that than having it on ESPN if they're not with Showtime anymore. Who else we got? We got Trevor Bryan. That ain't good. All right, that's not gonna do nothing. Frezzo Quindo, that's not gonna do nothing. Otto Wallen, nope. Sergio Kuzman, nope. If Oscar Reeves beats Dillian Whyte, hell, that could be an option, but I don't think so. That ain't gonna do nothing for him. We gonna fight Pulev again? Nope. Who's he gonna fight? That Zhang guy, Tyrone Sponge, Junior 5. Who's he gonna fight? Fujimoto, Romanov. Who is he gonna fight? He has no more. Look, it's a bubble. He reached his bubble in the UK. He has nobody out there in the UK that he can fight besides Dillian Whyte. That's it. If they can swindle out a way to get the Deontay Wilder fight or the Fury fight, good on them. But I don't think that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because they won't give Tyson Fury anything that he wants, most likely. But they will have. But I'm pretty sure they'll give him 50-50 if they do make it. But I don't think it's going to happen. But anyways, the guy has lost one. What's happening? Hey, about this conversation with Reggie Owens. What's happening? Yeah, just listen up. I'll get to it. So, Anthony Joshua ain't got nowhere to go. He's screaming, he's hooting and hollering about Deontay Wilder ain't doing this, and Deontay Wilder won't talk to us, and Deontay Wilder is using Anthony Joshua's name to boost his profile. You know what I'm saying? They went from trying to corner Deontay Wilder into a corner, saying how they was going to freeze him out if he keeps running his mouth. And now all of a sudden, when Deontay Wilder stops running his mouth, now all of a sudden they want Deontay Wilder to talk. Come on, Deontay, let's negotiate. Negotiate what? How many times has Deontay Wilder got to talk to you about making the Anthony Joshua fight and nothing comes from it? Deontay Wilder has to walk away looking like, damn, why the fuck did I waste my time talking to these guys? Why did I go over there, waste my time talking to these guys? Got to fly way up over there, talk to them about some stuff that ain't about nothing. Like, how you gonna go over there and Edward Hearn and them know exactly what Deontay Wilder wants? They don't even come up with a reasonable fucking solution. Reasonable solution. You can't say the $12 million was reasonable. You can't say the $15 million was reasonable. You can't say it was reasonable because now allegedly it bumped up to $25 million. You can't say that shit was reasonable. They knew they was holding out. Then if you're gonna say if let's do the hypothetical. So the $32 million, me and Laws D, we found out, me and Laws D, the Pippin, found out that was all based from a lie that was brought to you by the Daily Star, which is a tabloid newspaper out there. and the UK. Syndicate J, what's happening? So if we go with that 32 million, and then we say, okay, well, if Anthony Joshua is making 32 million versus Big Baby Miller or Oscar Rivas, then how is $25 million 50-50? Then how is that fair? Even if Deontay Wilder won, he still will only get the same exact amount in the rematch. So you can't tell me that these guys, they really want to make the fight. You can't get in the ring and say, oh, in 2018, we're going to strip Deontay Wilder of his title. And then you don't even do what's needed to be done to strip Deontay Wilder of his title. What you tried to do is you tried to finagle a way to get Dillian Whyte up in the mix so you can get Dillian Whyte stretched out and sent to the hospital by the Bronze Bomber. That's what you tried. You didn't try nothing reasonable. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? I see everybody got the salute signs. Lost One said, we need them to negotiate. First of all, we don't need them to do a damn thing. I mean, I don't need them to do what. Like I said, how you going to negotiate with somebody that don't want to negotiate? Negotiations is a two-way street. They want to dictate, obviously, because that's what we saw. Wilder walking away and fighting Ortiz again, or that Adam guy isn't really going to help him. No, that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you. You see what I'm saying? That's not going to. Who is it helping? How you know if it's not helping him? Helping him how? And then how is that not going to help Deontay Wilder? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody's going to still, including you, going to run your mouth about how Deontay Wilder's fighting Ortiz or Deontay Wilder's fighting Adam Konecki. You're still going to run your mouth. It's still going to create buzz. People are still going to tune in and watch. Because guess what? It ain't going to be no pay-per-view, most likely with the Ortiz too. It's going to be straight up. It's going to be on Showtime for $10. On Showtime for $10, even with Adam. On Showtime for $10. AJ versus Wilder is the only good move for both of them. No, it ain't. No, Wilder versus Fury is a good move too. AJ versus Fury is a good move as well. Now, if you want to say, oh, it's because of it's not going for undisputed, but at the end of the day, it's still a guy that held 3 belts. Well, he relinquished them or got stripped or whatever the case may be, but he's gonna get stripped regardless, anyways. If he didn't, it's still a fighter that everybody wants to see, whether or not you agree with it or not. That's still part of the deadly triangle that we have in the heavyweight division right now. I mean, even AJ, even if AJ was to fight Ortiz at Wembley, I bet that'd sell out. I bet that'll get a better buzz than AJ versus Dillian Whyte, wouldn't it? Or if AJ versus anyone else, wouldn't it? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody gonna be like, oh, Ortiz, the guy that lasted X amount of rounds with Deontay Wilder, and Wilder got help from the ring doctor and blah blah whoop. Come on, man. So that's cool. And Danny lost one, but nah, bro, I ain't with it. But anyways, like I said, oh, he wrote something else. Let's see here. Last one said Fury isn't fighting either of them for a while. I heard he's fighting Char after Tom. I mean, and until a fight is signed, until Fury signs that Char fight, we don't know. We don't know. Just like the same thing with Wilder. Until Wilder signs that Ortiz or Adam Konecki fight, we don't know. We don't know. It's clearly speculation, or it's clearly something that's to be determined upon a contract.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Fury, excuse me. Fury come out the other day saying that he's definitely gonna fight Wilder after the Schwartz fight. Did an interview the other day, but I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe anything he says. He's full of shit.
This dude gonna come out and say, "Well, Wilder signed a deal with Showtime before I find the ESPN deal." The fight was gonna be on Showtime anyways, you fucking idiots. Yeah. It was going to be on Showtime anyways. Where else it was going to be? And then not only that, there's nothing out there saying that Deontay Wilder signed a 3-fight deal with Showtime. But if Deontay Wilder signed a 3-fight deal with Showtime, when then lost one, that whole it does nothing absolutely for Wilder to fight Ortiz or Adekunle, well, that just threw that out the window because he's actually getting paid guaranteed money from Showtime to fight on Showtime. That's what happens when you sign multi-fight deals with networks, right? So, but like the video is about, I don't see if Edward, Matchroom Boxing, and Anthony Joshua, if they can't get Deontay Wilder, they fight Dillian Whyte next. Hell, and then what if?
You think, Mike?
Oh yeah, they ain't got nowhere else to go, and I believe.
You don't think they'll fight Pulev?
Pulev for what?
Or Usyk? Because yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean that's an option too, but I don't think that's coming up yet. I don't think they're gonna call it.
To be fair, right, Usyk off because he's injured, isn't he now? Don't you reckon he's out for up to a year? Yeah. So Pulev or
let's put it like that.
Pulev or Dillian Whyte. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well, Pulev or Dillian Whyte. How about we put it like that? Yeah, but at the end of the day, is what that's going to do for his commercial value in the UK. Is people in the UK going to get tired of seeing these snooze fests over there?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that going to do? See, like, if you already reached your plateau over there in the UK, like Anthony Joshua did, and then he can't, like, listen, it's kind of like a dope fiend. His first hit is the best hit he ever had. Then every time he goes to smoke some goddamn some crack or whatever, it'll never be as good as the first time he has ever had it, and he's always chasing that. But there is an alternative to that, to getting your fix. The alternative to getting your fix is fighting Deontay Wilder, whether or not it's in America or whether or not it's in the UK. That is the only way you will get your fix. That good one-hitter quitter. Because, look, last one said it doesn't do anything compared to him fighting AJ. Likewise, it won't help AJ much fighting Pulev or Whyte. That's not saying, last one, you're not explaining it correctly. Because
he might have to fight Pulev though, Mike, because he's a mandatory.
Yeah. That's why I said we might as well switch it and say Dillian Whyte or Pulev. But last one, like I said, it's not the same. It's not the same for Deontay Wilder, because obviously Deontay Wilder fought Dominic Brazil on Showtime for $10 a pop, right? And it only lasted a minute and something seconds, and didn't even get a chance for people to actually trickle in. And it still did almost 1 million views.
Wow.
It didn't even get to reach his peak. Didn't even get to reach his peak. Like before it was even to get up there, a lot of people over here, they missed out on the fight because it was that damn quick. They missed out on the fight because it was that damn quick. So if Wilder fought fucking Brazil and almost did 1 million. If Wilder fight Ortiz again, do another 1 million. If Wilder fight Adekunle, it'll do another 1 million. See, because if you can't get past that first fucking round, if it get past that first fucking round, especially the third and the third between the sixth, that's when you're gonna get that peak. You're not gonna get that peak with 1 minute and 20 something or a minute or whatever seconds in the first round. It ain't gonna happen.
Well, Mike, this is what they've got to understand now. Just going back a year and a half ago, me personally, I would have said that AJ was the A side. But in that year and a half, what people seem to forget, well, I don't think they forget, they know it, but they don't want to admit to it, is the simple fact that over the last year and a half, who has had the better fights and been more entertaining, Wilder or AJ? In my eyes, over the last year and a half, the last 3 or 4 fights, look at Wilder. He's fought Bermane Stavern, got rid of him in 1 round. He fought Luis Ortiz, got rid of him in 10 rounds. A guy who was dodged by a lot of heavyweights, known as the boogeyman. No one wanted to fight him. Wilder fought him, got rid of him. He fights Tyson Fury. Everyone's saying the best skilled heavyweight. Okay, he got a draw. Then he goes and fights Dominic Breazeale. What are AJ's last 4 fights? Povetkin, Joseph Parker, Carlos Takam, and whoever, I can't even think off the top of my name. And in them last 4 fights over the last year and a half, 2 years, Wilder's just, he's flown up the ladder. And especially after last weekend, he's fucking out. The pressure's on AJ. I'm sorry, but he is. The pressure's on him.
It is.
The pressure's on him. He's got to fight Wilder. It's as simple as that. It's a 50-50 fight. He's got to fight him.
Look at your boy.
I like both of them, me. I just want to see the fight, me.
Look at your boy lost one. He says stepping over pounds to pick up pennies. If AJ and Wilder want to fight, it can happen. Look, let me tell you something, lost one. Ain't nobody, you say about stepping over pounds to pick up pennies. Ain't nobody picking up pennies. We don't know how much Wilder is getting paid. You don't know how much Wilder is getting paid. You think that Wilder is stepping over AJ for the bag, when AJ and his fucking team of people that's supposed to be experts, that's supposed to be the biggest promoters in the world, getting all these what do you call them, accolades for best promotion of the year and blah 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 whoop, but they can't even give Wilder what the fuck he wants. They can't even come up in there and give him a reasonable offer. Like like when Wilder accepted that $15 million, it didn't have a fucking rematch clause. And then they put a rematch clause added to it when they knew that Deontay Wilder was about to fight fucking Fury. Like they were on signing day. So it ain't both teams. Now, if you want to say both teams for yourself and stuff like that, that's your opinion. But in my opinion, it ain't no if AJ and Wilder want to fight, it can happen. It's if AJ, Edward Hearn, and Matchroom Boxing, if they want to fight, they can make it happen. The Zone even tried to make the fight, and they couldn't make it happen because they couldn't even want to release the cost sheet. And let alone, most likely, AJ wasn't even a part of that. That was probably a deal to get Wilder to go over there, fight on their fucking platform, and eventually lead to Anthony Joshua. Because how does the Zone broker a deal for AJ? A deal for AJ? How does that happen? How does the Zone have the power to sit up in there and to negotiate for Matchroom Boxing for a Wilder AJ fight? Answer that riddle. Nitty G and Brown on Brown Boxing, what's happening, baby? Then you go lost one. Go ahead.
That's it, Mike. You can't now. You can't.
And then lost one gonna say it's not his fault. He's run out of fighters, though. I just want to see the fight. It is his fault he ran. It is AJ's fault he ran out of fighters. Because Wilder's been saying all this fucking time that I don't care. If y'all want to sit over there talking about you're going to corner me, you're going to strip me of the belt in 2018 and all this other stuff, well, come and get it. All this, I'm going to strip you of your belt in 2018. Yeah. 2018 is over. I don't see no stripping.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing we see is AJ with his shirt off everywhere he fucking go. Yeah, look at my muscles, mate.
That Keith Thurman look like.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. It is his fault. They literally thought they had the game on lockdown. They thought they had the game. They thought they had the whole heavyweight division on lockdown. And that's the reason why they tried to sick Dillian Whyte on Deontay Wilder, because they thought that they could dictate who Deontay Wilder should and shouldn't fight. And then they were saying that, oh, he's not fighting nobody and this and the third. Look, he's not going to get this. He's not going to get that fighting this guy. He needs to build his profile, blah, 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 whoop. When Lethal Less, when Edward Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, and all these other fucking YouTubers and Twitters and stuff like that, they built Deontay Wilder's name. Well, they helped build Deontay Wilder's name. He didn't need to do what Matchroom Boxing wanted to dictate of him.
Yeah.
Look, Brown on Brown Boxing. Yeah, AJ does not want the fight. You goddamn right. Nitty G said, it's not both teams. Wilder been chasing Joshua for 3 years. There you go. Brown on Brown Boxing said, Laws need to pimp him. What's up? Nitty G said, give me what you think is fair, but if I win, you take the same split in the rematch. And Duck Room Boxing said no. They said, hell no. And they ran. Nitty G, give me 40% and you take 60. Duck Room said no, because they didn't want to give a rematch. Last one said he tried to fight everyone. Ortiz turned him down for pennies. First of all, eventually, all that stuff with Ortiz is gonna come out. It's gonna fucking come out, and it ain't gonna and it's not gonna be in Matchroom Boxing's favor. That was somebody. I can tell you this. And I was telling everybody from the get-go that the only reason why I didn't stick my neck out to say that this and the third, but I've told everybody from the get-go that who should you trust? Somebody that's talking to the source, or Mike Coppinger and all them guys who they can't even quote where it came from. That's what I said. But what I'm going to tell you is that if you know that somebody said, if you know that everybody is saying that the promoter or the manager, one of the two, fucked up, and then you know that Matchroom Boxing had time to still even make the fight after everything came out, but they didn't. And then they're still out there saying, who knows, Anthony Joshua might fight Ortiz next. You don't know what come on, bruh. He ain't duck nothing. They still looking for him because they ain't got nobody else out there to fight. The Boxing Kingdom, what's happening?
Thing is, Mike, excuse me, if he doesn't, I mean, I'm not saying he's not going to perform, because I think AJ will wipe the floor with Andy Ruiz. I won't say he'll wipe the floor, but I think he'll knock him out. But if he struggles, or it's a late stoppage or something like that, the pressure's on AJ, mate. He's got to perform. I mean, like I did a video earlier today, like what Spence Furron and Johnny Bootlicking Nelson were saying. Even them two were saying that Wilder definitely deserves 50% of the split now. But they were saying if AJ underperforms against this Ruiz, then he's in serious trouble. I'm not saying he's in serious trouble, but I am going to say he's in serious trouble. He is in trouble because I did a little survey, right? I asked 20 people just from my work and from the gym, just general people who I know, and I asked them about the Ruiz AJ fight if they were watching it. And you know what, mate? And this is no bullshit now. Out of the 20 people who I asked, 16 of them said that they weren't watching it. There was only 4. There was only 4 what said they were going to watch it, because they were all like, Ruiz, who's that? Who's he? People are getting fed up with this now. Like you said before, he's outdone the market over here now. That's why he's over there in the US. And if you're fighting bum after bum after bum in the US, I don't know, mate. He's under pressure.
The fans ain't getting their fix. Like I told you, they ain't getting their fix.
Yeah, like a Dauphine, like you say, yeah.
Let me read some of these comments.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Nitty G said Wilder accepted a $15 million flat fee, and the only thing he asked for was a 2-way rematch clause, which he didn't get. He did not get it. And then Nitty G said on Monday, Wilder said you will have the contract back by Friday, and then on Tuesday, that fake 24-hour deadline came out to sign the Povetkin fight that took 3 weeks to sign. Yep. And them cats fucking around. The last one said it already came out of his mouth. What came out of his mouth? Ain't nothing came out of Louis King Kong Ortiz's mouth. that he didn't want to fight Anthony Joshua. It didn't. It came out of the what was it? His manager, his mouth that said that the promoter fucked up. That's what happened. So I don't know what you're talking about. And it looked like somebody was. I don't know, man. That looked pretty sketchy. The Boxing Kingdom said, I understand the back and forth, but the reality is Wilder has the most clever manager ever to grace the boxing world. The fight would happen when it hits his peak financially for Wilder. I can't wait. The thing about it is like, I don't think Wilder's team.
Point. That's a good point because he's flipped it on his head now, hasn't he, Wilder? Well,
I put it like it with Wilder. It ain't the peak of the fight that's gonna make the fight. It's a simple fact is that if you have I'm gonna say it again. If you had a guy going around here telling he want to negotiate with you 3 times, and the first time he's saying that, hey man, I want to negotiate you about making this Anthony Joshua fight. When you show up, he talks about fucking Dillian Whyte and Dillian Whyte only. And then that's when Deontay Wilder is saying, hey man, just put him in there with it. And then he said, well, you can't do that because it is in the third. Well, okay. Well, make me a promise that if I beat this guy, I get a shot at Anthony Joshua next. You're not with Anthony Joshua going to fight this guy or this other guy immediately.
Yeah.
Last one, AJ has an 8-inch reach advantage. Ruiz going to sleep. He might go to sleep, but how much reach advantage did AJ have over Joseph Parker? The Boxing Kingdom, true. The world will stop, and whoever wins will be the king. Yeah, you ain't lying. Boxing conversation with Reggie Owens. AJ is learning the true meaning of pressure burst pipes. Yeah, because that motherfucker ain't got no pipes. He gets piped.
Yes, yeah, a Keith Thurman lookalike.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking.
Last one said pressure burst pipes or make diamonds. I don't know what the fuck you talking because pressure burst pipes ain't got nothing to do with making diamonds. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Last one said, I really don't think it's that much pressure as long as it don't go to a decision. It is.
Yeah, it is. That's what I mean, Mike. What if it does go to a decision, bro?
You got to think about it, though. You got to think about this. Anthony Joshua, with everything that Matchroom Boxing is perceiving, is trying to like project to everybody who Anthony Joshua is, you have to understand that. And then another thing is, majority of the people out there, I'm going to say about 90% of people don't have Andy Ruiz winning. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if Carlos Takam can last all those rounds, if Andy Ruiz
Sorry,
I'm gonna get there.
Sorry, bro.
Now, if you got this whole AJ Andy Ruiz thing, if that go to decision, it's bad. It's bad for him. This is his debut in America. If that shit goes to a decision, and it's not, especially if it's not unanimous, that's really bad. That's really bad. A lot of people y'all sitting up over here, y'all thinking this shit is sweet. It ain't sweet. It's only gonna get tougher and tougher for Anthony Joshua. With the lower class oppositions that he's gonna be fighting in the ring, and then him having to live up to the persona that they want you to believe in. It's gonna get tough. Last one said, if that's the case, why isn't Ortiz screaming from the top of his rooftop from day one? He's been asking from day one. Louis King Kong Ortiz, first of all, he don't speak English. Every interview he has, he tells you what he wants. And then not only that is that he already went through the ringer with AJ and Matchroom Boxing. He already knows the deal with these guys. You can stomp your feet all day, but they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's absurd. I'm tired of people thinking that if you really want to make a fight as the boxer, you got to keep running your mouth and going after people. Sometimes that shit is just a waste of fucking time. Look at Tank Davis.
Excuse me.
Look at Tank Davis. They already got plans over them for Tank Davis and who he's going to fight, and built him up as a fighter and built him up as being a man and all that good stuff. They already know the plan that they got him on. And a lot of people out here, they don't understand that. They just think that he's ducking all these guys. They already have a plan. And everybody, if they're smart enough, knows that. And then if you guys want to talk shit about Tank Davis with that picture you saw with his big old belly, that should further prove my fucking point. that they have plans for him, and they tried to get this game. Most likely, probably trying to get this guy to be serious before he ended up getting hurt in the ring and fucking up the church's money.
Yeah.
The Boxing Kingdom said Wilder destroys Brazil like that live on regular Sky Sports. The casuals will start to turn on Joshua. I've seen a big swing already. It's been a big swing.
That's what I was talking about, Mike, before.
Well, I don't think necessarily it was because of it was necessarily the knockout that got it.
No, but that's chucked more fuel to the fire. Sorry, Mike. Go on, bro.
I don't think it was necessarily the knockout that got it. It was a simple fact that everybody out here thought that the ticket sales was going to be a bust and the viewer count was going to be a bust. And then after the fight, they come to find out that it wasn't a bust. It was the same Dominic Brazil that fought Anthony Joshua. He wasn't no different. He had a proper cap and all that stuff. He came in the ring ready. Obviously. I mean, people could say he was scared, but really, to tell you the truth, I didn't see that he was scared or anything. I didn't see anything. I saw a guy that was up in there that had a lot to lose. If anything, he was scared of losing the fight and having to go back to where he got to go back to right now. Didn't have to look his wife and his kids in his eyes.
Sorry, Mike, I missed that bit. Oh, Brazil, sorry.
That your father ain't the man that you think he is. He just got his ass knocked out again. I don't think it was necessarily knockout. I just think that it was somebody that Anthony Joshua fought. That Anthony Joshua had to do a couple rounds before he knocked out the guy. And then, you know what I'm saying? Didn't he have to knock him down twice or something like that? Laws?
Yeah.
Sorry,
mate.
Didn't Anthony Joshua have to knock down Dominic Brazil like twice?
Yeah, he did, mate. He knocked him down twice. Definitely twice.
Yeah, so
definitely.
The Boxing Kingdom
stopped him in the 7th round, didn't he?
Got his ass smooth. The Boxing Kingdom said UK, USA combined, 25 euros, $90. This fight will make truckloads of cash. That's why Wilder's team was right to decline his own contract. Well, they was right to decline it. Well, you know what? They could have. If the zone is going to give Canelo 365 for all them fights, and only want to give allegedly Deontay Wilder $80 to $100 million, come on, bro. What up, L?
Mike, can I just jump in quickly? I just want to get back.
You already
Salute Alpha player.
Hey, gent.
Go ahead, Laws.
Sorry. I just want to get back to that point what the Boxing Kingdom just put before, where he put, excuse me, he's put Wilder destroying Brazil like that live on regular Sky Sports. The casuals will start to turn on Joshua. I've seen a big swing already. Mike, that was the point what I was trying to tell you before when I was trying to say to you. I asked 20 different people, like from the gym, a couple of my mates, and people from work. And they are all saying exactly the same thing. That what Deontay Wilder did to Dominic Brazil at the weekend, mate. It might not seem such a big statement over there in the US, but over here, mate, that's a big statement because he dispatched of a guy who just for instance, I've heard certain LDBC hate channels saying, "Oh yeah, Dominic Brazil was this, that, and the other. Why hasn't Wilder fought him?" The Americans are saying Brazil's a bum, and then when Wilder did announce that he was fighting him, they were all going, "Yeah, we'll see if he can get rid of Brazil and all that." And Wilder fucking dispatched him, totally iced him, starfished him, got rid of him. Next thing you know, they're all saying that Dominic Brazil's a bum and all stuff like that. He was a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's made Wilder's put a big, in my eyes anyway. Me personally, I'm not trying to lick arse or anything. Wilder has put a big statement in the UK by doing that. He's just shot even further up the table by dispatching Dominic Breazeale in such good, quick fashion, just like that. But now all the casuals are taking note of, like, wow, who's this guy? Because casuals over here will only see Wilder as a Mike Tyson. You know, a casual over here is someone who just goes to the pub. It's a reason to just go to the pub and have a drink and go watch a fight or go around with mate's house. Oh, there's a fight on tonight. But when a casual starts to see someone who's knocking people out left, right, and centre, start to take note of that. And that's what Wilder's doing. He's putting that heat on fucking AJ's ass.
Well, AJ put the heat on him already. I mean, when you just look at it, you know, all these dumbass fights being pay-per-view over there in the UK is like I said, and the fans ain't getting their fix. Pay-per-view is not designed to be every fucking time you fucking have a fucking fight. It's designed for the big fights. And if you're not having big fights and you're charging people $25 just to watch it over and over and over again, eventually people are going to start fucking saying hell no. And give us what we want, or we ain't paying. Let me read some of these comments. What's up, main event, Mark? What's happening? The Boxing Kingdom said, Laws, you know that when Wilder, Joshua happens, Sky was sneakily put the pay-per-view, sneakily up the pay-per-view by 5, like when McGregor, and you know what? They probably would. It'd probably be more than 5. They'd probably make it $50. I bet it'd be 50 euros. I bet it'd be 50, 65 euros. And they wouldn't even care. What else we got? Lost one. I don't know. I see a lot of support here for Dominic Breazeale, but no one I spoke to actually thought he would win. Yeah, they had support because they was hoping he fucking win. They was hoping that he beat Deontay Wilder, just like a whole bunch of these other ass clowns. They knew he was going to get fucking stretched out, starfished. Yeah, they knew he was going to get starfished.
Starfish. Mike, he was laying on his back with his fucking arms up like a scarecrow and his feet out like a fucking... his feet wide apart. He looked like a star, mate. Even Matthew Macklin said he's just got starfished. He was laying on his back like a starfish, wasn't he? He was clean out, man. Legs apart, everything.
Yeah, Nitty G, yep, you're right. You was right. A lot of them UK channels was talking shit and foolishness. They was hoping Dominic Breazeale beat Deontay Wilder. A lot of these cats were saying, I hope he beats Deontay Wilder so he can stop all this PBC ducking and blah blah whoop de whoop. You know, and even Dominic Breazeale even rolling that shit so I can make the heavyweight division great again. How the fuck, even if Dominic Breazeale was to win, it still wouldn't make nothing better. Just because you have a belt, just because you are undisputed, does not mean boxing is in a good place. What have you done in your whole fucking career? Nothing. Lawson said it was an impressive knockout. Would never dispute that. But come on, everyone knew that man was going to sleep. He's a true starfish, moves underwater. Yo, lost one, but that's not the point. The point is that people was banking, even though they knew that Dominic Breazeale was going to get knocked out. They was just hoping Deontay Wilder was going to lose. They was hoping. Or they was hoping Deontay Wilder was going to look stupid. I can't call you, man. Call all that noise, man. Send this fool a link. I'm on the live, man. You see me out here? Let me send him a link. There we go. Nitty G said, lost one. That would be the case. Nitty G said that lost one. That would be the case if it wasn't so many people saying that Deontay Wilder was going to lose the fight. But once again, when he gets knocked out, he's a bum all of a sudden. Yep. Back to being a bum. Back to being the church boy in the choir. Talking about I won't wear no purses no more and all that shit. He back. But like I said, lost one because everything that you said on here, man, makes me believe that you are an Anthony Joshua fan. It made me believe that you are an Anthony Joshua fan or Edward Hearn fan or a Matchroom Boxing fan. One of them three. You're one of them three. You're a fan of one of them three, man. You're a fan of one of them three. So, what do you think? Who's Anthony Joshua going to fight next? Who do y'all think Anthony Joshua is going to fight next out there? Lost one, Nitty G, main event Mark. You know what I'm saying? Who do y'all, the Boxing Kingdom? Who do y'all think he's going to fight next? Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owen. Who do y'all think he's going to fight next? Brown on Brown Boxing, if you're still there. Who's going to Syndicate J if you're still there? Who do y'all think Anthony Joshua is going to fight next? Lost one, that's not the point. People were saying that Dominic was going to win so they could come out and say, oh, yeah, look at us. But they knew that Dominic wasn't going to win. They knew that. They knew he wasn't going to win. They was hoping that Dominic was going to win. Who do y'all think Anthony Joshua was going to fight after Andy Ruiz, man? Who do y'all think he going to fight?
Pulev.
Okay. Laws D saying Pulev. Good answer. That's a good answer. Damn, Syndicate J said he's going to fight Big Bird from Sesame Street. You know who Big Bird is, right? Shit, that's fucked up. That's what he said. Big Bird from Sesame Street. Come on, man. Come on, Syndicate J. Give us a real answer, though, man. But that's fucked up. That's fucked up like a motherfucker. Who do y'all think is going to fight next? I think he's going to fight Dillian Whyte next. Dillian Whyte or Pulev is the only two options I have. Lost one said, I asked you a question, Lost one. Who is Anthony Joshua going to fight next? And you were still writing paragraphs. Lost one said, I'm 100% an AJ fan. See, I knew it. Surprised it took you that long. I think he would fight Wilder next because, like you said, he doesn't have many options and will offer 50-50. Yeah, we'll see that 50-50 with a rematch. We'll see if you do that. Okay.
Hey, Mike, there's no guarantee that he's going to fight Dillian Whyte next because there's no guarantee that Dillian Whyte's going to get past Oscar Rivas.
Well, that's true. That's true. I said that earlier. Well, I didn't say that earlier, but I brought up the Oscar Rivas thing. Yeah, what's up, man?
Salute, Al.
Chilling, my bad.
Come on, man. Look. Edward Hearn and Matchroom Boxing ain't about to offer no 50-50 with a rematch clause of Deontay Wilder next. Because I'm going to tell you this. Edward Hearn, hold on, I'll show you better. I can tell you. Because of Edward Hearn. And I'm trying to tell you this, that it's bigger. Oh man. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to find it. Now I gotta search for one. Give me 1 second. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Hold up. Let me see. I'm trying to find this Okay, here we go. Put you on the screen share. So everybody, actually, I'm going to bump it out. I'm going to bump this out so I can actually expand it. And then I can zoom in, hit it twice. And then put you on the screen share so I can still see the chat. I need another monitor. But here we go. Right here. So I'm gonna do it one more time. This is the reason why I don't think Matchroom Boxing and Edward Hearn doesn't want to fight. Because obviously last year in December, Hearn believes a fight between the pair would have done less than $500,000 paper. Oh, wrong one. This is wrong one. Okay, yeah, this is the right one, actually. So it says, last year, Hearn believes a fight between the pair would have done less than 500,000 pay-per-view buys in the United States. Now, however, Hearn believes it would do over 1 million. Over 1 million. And all this stuff is in the United States, right? How the fuck is Anthony Joshua going to do pay-per-view in America without fucking over the zone? You see what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what it would do. It would fuck over the zone. It's right there on the screen. You can see it. Bloop right there. Bloop right there. Oh, you can't, just in case you can't see it, blow it up some more for you. There you go. Can you see a little bit better now? It's right there on the screen. There's reading rainbow in this hole right now. You know what I'm saying? He said it'd do he said last year, well, in 2017, it would have did 500,000 pay-per-view buys. But in December of 2018, he said it would do over 1 million. Why would? Because it ain't peaked yet. Why would Edward Hearn talk about 1 million pay-per-view buys when Anthony Joshua fights on the zone? Why is Edward Hearn calculating and speculating about American Showtime pay-per-view or on Fox pay-per-view? Why is he speculating that? And that was back in December. And now with all these awards that Deontay Wilder got and all this other stuff that he has done, why would they want to fight when they know that, hey, if we can get out of the, if the zone is about to go under and blah, blah, whoop, 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 allegedly, why would we fight Deontay Wilder now when we can still fight everybody else and still get more money than what we would get over there in the UK? Still get more money. Obviously, Anthony Joshua is allegedly getting $32 million to fight Oscar Rivas, right? And that's more than any fight that he ever had, right? So if it did 1 million pay-per-view buys and you split that between the two, it's not $50,000 a piece. They'll probably walk away out of both of the teams. They'll probably walk away with 75% of that. 100. Why would they want it now when they can wait another year, and that's 150 to 200 pay-per-view buys? But how is Matchroom Boxing going to do that when they have nobody to fight, when they already reached their plateau, when fans are saying enough is enough? I'm tired of paying $25 to watch Anthony Joshua fight somebody I don't know at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Why would somebody in the UK pay $25 to watch a fight at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? A fight that they know that Oscar Rivas is going to get his ass. Andy Ruiz is going to get his ass whooped. Why would somebody stay up for that shit? $25. And then he's going to take his ass back over there, fight somebody else, a Pulev, a Dillian Whyte, or whatever, and stink up the place again. Just to come back up over here to run his mouth talking about how he's going to make the Wilder fight. How come you didn't offer Deontay Wilder a rematch clause when you offered him $12 million or when you offered him $15 million? How come you didn't offer no rematch clause? Obviously because you didn't want the fucking fight. Anybody that holds a belt that does not want a rematch clause for themselves is a fucking idiot. Syndicate J, Wilder going to make sure it's not a rematch. It's no rematch because he's going to kill AJ in the ring. Well, shit. He might retire that motherfucker.
Picking up the noise.
He might retire that hoe. Boxing conversation with Reggie Owens said Andy Ruiz about to shock the world. You know what? If he do, if he do, I would not be mad at him, and at the same time as I congratulate that boy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm not looking forward to it. But if it happens, I wouldn't be surprised. Because if I was Andy Ruiz, man, I'd throw a heavy overhand right straight at his head. First punch. I just say fuck it. I try to kill that motherfucker with an overhand right because he's open. What is he gonna do? Use the high guard like he always do? Shit, it's either that or get to that body. Last one said, "Is he going to walk this?" Last one, is he going to walk this world like a god? Boxing conversation. Reggie, what do you mean by is he going? Who's going to rock the world? Who's going to walk this world like a god? Like, and what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Because that sounds like kind of condescending and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what? Anthony Joshua's been walking around like a fucking god, like that motherfucker off 300, until somebody make that bitch ass motherfucker bleed. That's how he walking around, like Xerxes. Walking around here with his chest out and shit, with a nose ring on, looking all prissy as shit with his eyebrows arched, talking about some, Wilder, stop using my name to build your own profile. Fuck out of here. Wilder ain't even worried about your ass. Charles Martin was never good. What you mean? Oh, it was a joke from Charles Martin? Yeah, Charles Martin was never good. Well, Charles Martin tried. At least he tried. At least he didn't lay down like a couple of these other fucking clowns laid down. What's up, King Louie? Yeah. Boxing conversation, Reggie. Yeah, he said just for you. He'll walk around having motherfucker throwing rose petals at every step he take. Shit, but like I said, you ain't gotta listen to me. This is what Hearn said. So if you listen to World Breaker Fighting and Fanon and all these cats, why would they fight? Why would? Because matchroom boxing is all about building profiles and making money. Building profiles and making money. As much money as possible. That's what they've been doing. That's what they did with Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte could be the mandatory right now to Deontay Wilder, but he wouldn't fought Derek Chisora for the bag. It's in their MO. And then lost when you said that Wilder is turning down pounds to pick up pennies. So how is Wilder at fault for not wanting to make this fight? And how is he can even milk the fight when you're saying that Wilder is making pennies? It doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't somebody that's picking up pennies, wouldn't you think that they want to make $32, $40, $50 million? $35 million? Because it looks like 50-50 in America. That's at least $35 million a piece. Plus the other shit that comes involved. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? It might be 40 a piece. But it looks like Edward Hearn wants it to be $50 to $60 million a piece. Because obviously he don't want that fight right now. J1 Pro, what's happening, baby? You know, you still there, Laws?
Yeah. Still here, mate.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Had to pull that up, man. Like, cause you can't come around. You know.
I missed some of that, bro, because I was outside smoking.
Man, look, lost one. AJ don't make no root. AJ ain't no shot caller. Lost one said AJ apparently just told Whyte the fight with him is off the table. He's going after Wilder all the way. Well, we'll see.
He did say that.
We'll see. But I'm gonna tell you this: AJ ain't no shot caller. You do not sign $100 million extension to say who the fuck are you going to fight. You don't, because if that's the case, you can just go fight a whole bunch of bums and walk out of there with $100 million. You don't. It doesn't make any sense for AJ to be going on. Shouldn't Edwin Hearn be saying that? Since he all up in the videos like fucking P. Diddy back in the days, all up in the videos, shouldn't he be saying that? Shouldn't he be saying we going after Deontay Wilder all the way? If shouldn't Edwin Hearn be out there saying if Deontay Wilder wants 50-50 with a rematch clause, he got it? Is he saying that? Because all I hear is jaw jabbing. Jaw motherfucking jabbing. Sound like goddamn like the Pac-Man machine. Mac. That's all I hear. Jaw jabbing. Tap dancing ass motherfuckers. That's all they do.
Thing is, Mike, I think people just get too involved, don't they, in what these boxers are making. And they forget that we should be standing as fans to just make the fight. Fuck what they're earning and who gets this and who gets that. Just make the fucking fight, man. Let's see undisputed. I don't fuck around with boxing politics. I try to stay out of it. I just want to see the fight. That's all I want to see. I'm sick and tired of this back and two. He done this, he said this, he hasn't done this, he's better than them, and he's bigger than them. Just make the fucking fight, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with that notion too, man. I think the easiest way, or like the way where I would say that I could see some sort of commitment from Matchroom and from AJ, is for them to get on any sort of platform or post fight, whatever the fuck have you, and say, listen, like, fuck the bullshit. You're the only fight I want. I'm offering you 50-50 right now. Not like, oh, he might have to get 50-50, like from Eddie Hearn is saying, like, well, we may have to offer him 50-50. Like, nah, like, the marching orders from here on out, like, fucking should be, let's split it down the middle. Like, fuck the bullshit. I want to fight just this one guy. You know, anything besides that, like, because, I mean, it sucks that Wilder, you know, has to be like making concessions, or like people expect him to show up to the fight with AJ, even though I would want for him to show up to that AJ Andy Ruiz fight, but AJ ain't show up to fucking Wilder's fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, it's always like Wilder has to concede in some sort of fashion when he's kind of already set the standard, or like set the price as to what it would take for him to get the fight, which is 50-50.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think they should just like fucking go crazy in the media saying that they're willing to do it. But Eddie Hearn, you know, he just keeps like with the same gamut of bullshit. Like the last interview I heard of him on IFL, he was saying he didn't indicate that he was down to do 50-50 outright, but the interviewer was saying that Wilder might not be interested in 50-50 any longer. And Eddie Hearn was going through the same bullshit. Like basically, I think he was like alluding to like the resumes and all this shit, and like fucking how much more of a bigger draw AJ is than Wilder. And like, you know, it's like the same tired shit, man. Like, I mean, like if you've been observing, hello?
No, go on, bro. Finish off.
Nah, and if you've been monitoring the situation,
I'm gonna go make me a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Nah, go ahead. And if you've been monitoring the situation, like with any sort of fucking non-bias or just monitoring it outright, like without, you know, not dick riding any particular camp or any particular fighter, like this shit we've been hearing for like fucking years already. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to a degree, like, I mean, even though I would want for the fastest route to a fight, like I just don't see them trying to put down the gauntlet of trying to be slick in some sort of fashion or some sort of flat fee. Like, I just think that they should be running with 50-50 from here on out, and that's it. And like, you know, a lot of these fans, like, you know, like on the other side, as far as like these Matchroom fans or these AJ fans, like they kind of like let it be that Matchroom or AJ say they may be willing to give 50-50 in an interview months ago, and they'll just run with that shit for fucking for ages. You know, like they just dismiss everything that's happened in the past, or they'll run with the fact that Wilder got offered the 100 million from the Zone or 120 million for 4 fights, and they'll just dismiss everything that's happened in the past. Like, you know, like that's more fanboy shit. I mean, like fucking, you know, I don't know where we're going at this. No, we're gonna say
that's it, Al. You hit a nail on the head, bro. It's just, I mean, I'm all for the fighters making as much money as they can. Of course I am, but when you've like overboiled the pot, you know, and the pot's fucking boiling and it's all dribbling down the side. How long is it gonna go on? How long is it gonna go on? This fucking, you know, I'm gonna freeze you out. No, if you don't do, man, just make the goddamn fight. These two brothers could have had 3 fights by now.
Yo, and I'll be totally honest with you, Lowe's. Like here domestically, I can't even say that AJ Wilder is a bigger fight than Fury Wilder. Like I actually think that the Fury Wilder fight would be bigger. So these dudes like should be making some sort of concession, man. Like, you know, and I like, you know, and I don't want to like run with it like with the whole notion that they sort of allude to doing 50-50 and that's it. I think that they should be fucking screaming 50-50 from the rooftops. If not, like, I mean, Wilder's gonna fight some other, you know, jackass and increase his profile, and then we're gonna get like talk of Wilder not want to do 50-50, like, or you know, and and now is the time too, because you know this fight with Ruiz is happening in a few days, you know.
Well, that's exactly what it is, Al. It's schoolyard tactics, isn't it? I beat him up, and you beat him up. His profile raises, so he has to beat this guy up to make his profile raise. So then he beats someone else up to make his profile raise. So he beats that guy up to make his profile raise. He keeps going up and going up and going up and going up and going up. And by so far, it gets to the point where the fans are just thinking, you know what I mean? I've had enough of this bull crap now. How long's this gonna go on? Just make the goddamn fight. More, like I say to you, I'm all for the fighters making as much money as they can, because at the end of the day, it's them who are putting their life on the line, not us. We're just the fans, but you've got to draw a line in the sand somewhere.
Yep, like I said, them hoes really wanted to make that fight. Like
I agree with Lost One. Sorry, Mike, just quickly what Lost One's just put there. AJ Wilder is no doubt the bigger fight. Yeah, I believe that. He's bigger than Fury and Wilder, and he's bigger than Fury AJ.
Yeah, and another thing too. Well, no, here domestically though, I'm telling you, I had
I just mean over here, bro.
Overall, but another thing too, like with the ardent Wilder supporters here, like as far as the LDBC, you know, there hasn't been a time like recently, like fucking you know, as far as like in our history, like our age, you know, like our age group or whatever the fuck have you, where there's somebody who like, and this is just speaking like from the LDBC and like or a contingent or a pretty big contingent here in America, where like a fighter resonates with his fans or like with the large demographic by what he's saying or how he's acting. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these boxers, like, or a lot of these athletes in general, like, I mean, you know, they might do something like for the community, but I mean, it's like at the end of the day, it just seems like it's dollars to them, or they won't really go out on a limb and talk about like stuff that's happening, you know, here in America, as far as like with the black community and whatnot. And Wilder's kind of like put that on himself. Like and it wasn't like nothing that was rehearsed, or he didn't just get behind like some dude that got like shot by the police or some shit like on Twitter. Like, I mean, like, the whole till this day thing, like which they mock him, like or they talk about it mockingly, like as far as AJ and Hearn and Dillian Whyte, like that shit resonated with people over here, man. Like, I mean, like I don't know, like I can't really downplay that. So I mean, like you're gonna get like, and saying that, I'm saying like where as far as this negotiation goes, I think some people are willing to are gonna be willing to like for Wilder, like to push for more money or like to corner these dudes even more because of like what's happened in the past, and in the hopes of screwing over AJ at the end of the day. I mean, like, to put it bluntly, or in hopes of screwing Eddie Hearn, which is kind of like the representation of the man out here. Like, like I could see a lot of people like endorsing Wilder to like just screw them over fiscally, which he has which he has all the power to do based on the opponents that Wilder could face, and based on potentially who AJ could face.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even want to go into that territory, honestly, even though I would, if I had to pick who should get the bag more. I like for all fighters to get paid, but fuck AJ. Like, I'd rather Wilder get paid, no doubt.
Yeah.
But as this thing keeps going further and further, like I could like, and if Wilder were to come out tomorrow and say, fuck these guys, I'm gonna try to freeze them out now. I mean, like, I can't really like I mean, it would suck for me, like, because I'm not gonna get the fight. But based on like what's happened already, I mean, like, I can't really like say like, he's being a pussy, or like it just seems like it's more of a fiscal move at that point. And being that he's already tried to make the fight, like I mean, I can't really like, shit on him for that.
Let me read some of these comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on mute too. I'm gonna eat.
All right. Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens said no, AJ versus Wilder is a historic mega fight. Lost one said, yeah, he ain't lying. Lost one said AJ Wilder is no doubt way bigger if it's for Undisputed. No, even if it wasn't for Undisputed, it'd still be bigger than Fury. You talking about the Gypsy King versus the guy that's the king of the UK. I mean, which one holds more weight? Last one said all business is schoolyard tactics at the end of the day, and is what gets in the way of everything. Yeah, and that's what the LDBC has been saying from all this time, is that, at the end of the day, we're the ones that suffer. And we have a bunch of guys out here that are willing to suffer for the benefit of, either nationalism or their favorite fighter or their love for Edward Hearn. So, about the conversation with Reggie Owens said, lost one, you defend AJ better than AJ defends himself. Woo! He ain't lying. You are looking suspect doing that, my brother. You are displaying behavior that is beyond fandom. Yeah. Last one, what you gotta say about that, man? He talking shit about you, man. You gotta defend yourself, man. But keep the gloves on, keep your hands up at all times, and let's have a good, clean fight. I'm joking. Last one said, I'm being paid by AJ. Shh, don't tell anyone. If you're being paid by AJ, I'm lost one. You don't want to get paid by AJ. If you're getting paid by AJ, that means you're his concubine. You might want to slow your roll, my brother. Boxing Conversation, Reggie Owens said, we knew it. Lost one said, laugh aloud. King Louis said, Wilder the clear A side. Nitty G said, Duck Room Boxing been playing all these games since 2016. Honestly, I don't care about the fight no more. They've been playing the game before 2016. They've been playing the game. That's why before I even made the channel, if y'all go through and y'all look at the comments that I was writing on there, I kept trying to tell everybody before AJ fought Charles Martin, that this guy is going to go and collect all the belts. Then he goes fight Charles Martin. And I'm like, well, you got another belt out there. What's up with Joseph Parker? But Joseph Parker didn't want to fight Deontay Wilder because he wanted Anthony Joshua because there was more money involved. You know what I'm saying? And even when Deontay Wilder caught his ass in the catacombs in the back of the fucking arena, Deontay Wilder had to go find Joseph Parker in the catacombs in the back of the arena after he just got done whooping on somebody to go step to Joseph Parker and ask him what's happening with the fight. And what did Joseph Parker say? I got other plans. Sorry, mate. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? They've been playing games for a minute, man. They good at it too. About this conversation with Reggie Owens, 3 smiley faces. Last one said, if AJ wants to pay me to do this, I don't care. What the hell are you gonna call me? Oh man, I guess you like to be some last one. Come on, bro. I told you.
Yo, Mikey.
If AJ, hold up. If AJ is paying you, he's paying you to be his concubine. If that's what you want to do, that is your business. But I'm a tell you to practice safe sex.
No, Lost One's an AJ fan. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? He just, he believes in what he believes in. Me personally, mate, I'm not torn between any of them. I like both of them. I like AJ. I think he's a great fighter. I like Wilder. I think he's a great fighter. Me personally, I think Wilder's I just like Wilder more because I like him. He's exciting. You know someone's getting knocked out. Same with AJ, yeah, but AJ hasn't got that one punch power like fucking Wilder. I like Wilder, and there's me personally, mate. I can't say that AJ's gonna flatten Wilder, and I can't say that Wilder's gonna flatten him. You never know until these brothers fight. We just don't know. I like them both. I just want to see the fight, me. But everyone to their own. I ain't got no problem with anyone liking AJ or liking Wilder. I like them both. They're both elite fighters. I just want to see the goddamn fight, me. Sorry, bro.
It ain't gonna happen, bro. I don't if it does happen, man, I'll be very happy. I'll be satisfied as a boxing fan, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, what? This gonna be like what, the 3rd year that we're crossing our fingers?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
we're crossing our fingers, sitting over here waiting to see if it's gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And then Tyson Fury out there talking shit. Let me tell you something about Tyson Fury. I'm a grown-ass man. And Tyson Fury is walking around inviting motherfuckers to his nuts. Like, you don't go around telling a motherfucker to suck your nuts, suck your dick, whatever. You don't invite nobody to your nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is going around like look. Tyson Fury has nowhere to go. See, Tyson Fury has absolutely nothing. Only thing Tyson Fury has is right now is his name and the clothes on his back. He don't have shit when it comes to boxing. You're a great fighter walking around over here fighting people that shouldn't even be in the top 10 of any of these sanctioned bodies. They're there by default because they have a 3rd tier a secondary fucking belt. Yeah. Tom Schwartz. So you're gonna go over there and fight Tom Schwartz. Then you're gonna talk about how the fuck are you gonna talk about fighting Deontay Wilder next? That means Deontay Wilder has to go to ESPN.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna say is Wilder next? Stop lying. If anybody wants to say that anybody out here is building their profile off the back of somebody's name, that's Anthony Joshua, Edward Hearn, and Tyson Fury. Because Deontay Wilder don't even talk about you guys. People have to bring y'all up in the conversation. But then he tries to get away from y'all motherfuckers in the conversation because you guys are fucking flies. You guys are a headache. Like what the white people was telling black people up over here. These black, this is what white people was telling black athletes. Shut up and dribble. Shut up and run the ball. That's what fans were saying. They don't want to hear nothing about social issues. They were telling them to shut up and dribble. Shut up and run the ball. Shut up and catch the ball. Don't be taking no knee during no game and stuff like that. But these two characters, AJ and Fury, shut up and box. Just shut up.
For real.
Ain't nobody worried about you. Same thing like Edward Hearn. Like, you wonder why nobody that you're look, you can't expect to get somewhere in life when all the time and every single time you're mistreating people and you're misrepresenting people and you're running people's name through the mud constantly. And you're wondering why everything with the zone is crumbling, allegedly. But we could say allegedly from the thing that we read that's circulating around, but most definitely it's crumbling. You can't say that giving Canelo 365 and doing them type of numbers on the zone is healthy. It's healthy. You can't tell me that AJ, supposed to be this global phenomenon, allegedly only does 15K views on the zone, subscribers on the zone. But y'all want to hit on little, come on, man. We can read some of these comments. Lawson said, if it happens this year, I'm going to America to watch it. Don't care if I got to sell a kidney. Man, shit, you probably gonna have to suck a few things. Going over there and get that check from Anthony Joshua. Boxing conversation with Reggie Owens said, right, Fury is stuck. Stuck like Chuck, man. Like, dude can't do nothing. Who he gonna fight? He can't fight Wilder. He on ESPN. He could probably flangle the thing with Anthony Joshua, but to go up over there. But I don't know if Edward Hearn was telling the truth when he said that Anthony Joshua could fight wherever he wants to fight. I don't know if he was telling the truth. I don't know. Lawson said, I don't agree with that. Everyone has a platform, should use it to make their world a better. I don't agree with that. Everyone who has a platform should use it to make the world a better place. What do you not agree with that? Let me tell you something, Lost One, is that when you have money and stuff like that, you can either just give it up and not say nothing. But when you have money and you see a lot of fucked up things going around in your country and you have a platform, maybe you should say something. Because obviously, when you see something wrong, you should speak up, correct? Or should you just be quiet? So you're getting it fucked up. I'm not hitting on the black and white and yellow purple. I was just using it as an example. And that shit was true, Lost One, what I said. That shit is absolutely fucking true. That's what people were saying. It's absolutely true. But I was using that as an analogy to just say that AJ and Fury should just be quiet and box. This dude, Marquez Johnson, what's happening, baby? Fury and AJ have screwed the division up with their bullshit. Yeah, they did. And then like think it up. And matchroom boxing is fucking up UK boxing, especially the heavyweight division. Because matchroom, look at the heavyweights. Look at the heavyweights they got out there. The only ones they talk about is 3. Really, it's 3. And that's Nathan Gorman, Joe Joyce, and Daniel. All them other cats, they ain't even worried about them no more. But what about all the other heavyweights that ain't ranked in the top 15 of any sanctioned body that's trying to get ranked? They're not even doing nothing. They're not even talking about them. They're not even bringing their name up. Everybody that Daniel in the UK and Joe Joyce out of the UK been fighting, and Nathan Gorman, they ain't been all that, and they knew it. They constantly, like I try to tell you, you got to listen to what people say. If somebody's constantly telling you that these 3 guys are next after Anthony Joshua, they're the next guys, knowing that Joe Joyce ain't the next guy because he's 32 fucking years old. He's not a young guy. But they're supposed to be the 3 next up after Anthony Joshua. You think that they was going to risk these guys with somebody they thought they was going to lose against? Come on, man. They Matchroom Boxing is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, man. That's I'm not saying that those are the fighters, but I'm saying is that those are other guys that's out there that's just as good as those 3 guys that I named. They just ain't getting the fights. At least Frank Warren, he'll put you in there with some tough shit. At least he'll try to give the fans a good fight. I don't know, man. Let me read the other one. Last one said, when you were talking about people, I already answered that. I already answered. That's what they were saying. Shut up and throw the ball. Shut up and dribble. And guess what? There was a pregnant lady that's got blown away by the police. Got blown the fuck away. You see what I'm saying? Because he took her taser. But I'm gonna tell you this one thing. Yeah, he took her taser, but that cop knew that woman. The lady said, "Why are you always coming over here fucking with me?" The dude came up over there to arrest her because he knew she had a warrant, knowing that lady has mental issues, and blew her away. You know what the first thing the cops say? Oh, it's procedure. Basically, the cop feared for his life. If a cop over here fears for their life and blow you away, ain't shit nobody can do about it. Nothing. Marquez Johnson. We could have 2 Wilder and AJ fights by now. You goddamn right. And that's what somebody already said something like that. Was that you, Laws? We could have had 3 of these hoes.
Yep.
We could have had 3 of these.
Sure could have, bro.
We could have had 3 of these hoes, man. Same. Look at Tyson Fury. Same way. Could have had at least 2 of them. I didn't read what happened to Plant's mother, but what I can assume is that if the police shot her, I would assume that she didn't have a gun, but I would assume that, you know, they knew they were going. The cops knew exactly where they were going, knew who was there. That's how they do it. I believe she was shot in the head too, so they knew what they were doing. Boxing conversation with Reggie Owens. Citizens should start using this excuses that cops use when they have to protect themselves. Hey, Reggie Owens, remember this? Remember when Tupac and his security guards shot the cops and got away with it? You didn't know that, Laws, huh?
No.
Yeah, real life story. I can't remember what the story was, but yeah, Tupac and his security, they shot at the cops and shot them. And got away with it. No, they got away. I don't know if any one of them died. But they got away with it. You know what happened?
Wow.
Those fucking cops took guns from the evidence room.
Right.
And wasn't even in police clothes. They was going over there to rob that motherfucker. Yeah, I think it was in Atlanta. They was going over there to rob him or to kill him because they had guns from the evidence locker. Yeah, the rapper.
No, yeah, I know the rapper. I'm on about the cops were going over to kill him.
They was either going over to kill him or rob him, and they had guns from the evidence locker, like shit that's supposed to be used in court.
Yeah,
like the shit that already got like a whole bunch of bodies on it and shit.
Wow.
And they shot.
I never knew that.
Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, he got away with it too.
World, didn't he?
That was he got away with it.
Hey, Mike, didn't he get shot after the? Didn't he get shot after the Bruce Seldon fight? So when he got shot after that?
No, that was the Mike Tyson fight. That was the Mike Tyson.
Yeah, the
fight.
Mike Tyson Bruce Seldon fight, wasn't he? Where he kicked off in the lobby, didn't he?
No, it was you know,
rival gangs.
It was like it was Suge Knight and him and a couple other folks stomping that dude. Yeah.
They stomped him up, wasn't he?
It wasn't him, but like think about this. This dude would have to go get his car. Go to his car after getting his ass whooped. Wait on them. Find out where they parked at. to follow them. Know what car they driving in to follow them. After he got stomped out.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was him, but even that dude, he got killed. So
Dude, the dude he stomped up.
That they allegedly said that shot Tupac and killed him. Yeah, that dude died. Yep. He died. You can't
What
remember.
do you reckon to that? Reckon Suge Knight had anything to do with that? What, brother?
Suge Knight ain't no crazy bastard. It's like, you gotta think Suge Knight was one of them like, you can't give motherfuckers money that want to live out of fantasies and shit. You give a motherfucker money that want to live out fantasies and shit and want to, you know, be a thug and all this stuff. Like I tell a lot of people, man, like you can't do both.
Yeah.
You can't be a thug and a rapper, but you can't be going up and you can't be treating civilians like thugs. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's when you start getting lawsuits and shit. You treat thugs like thugs and civilians like civilians. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if you up in the meeting, you can't be cussing motherfuckers out and threatening to whoop motherfuckers' ass. Like, apply root blood. Say that shit again. I want 5 points from each. I'm gonna knock you out. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. They civilians. You know what I'm saying? That's what and then look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. Same way.
Yeah, exactly.
Give a whole bunch of motherfuckers a whole bunch of money. And all of a sudden he rocking the red flag. Then all of a sudden when the block get hot, he ain't a thug no more. He a snitch.
Yeah. And he sings like a fucking canary.
You know, yeah. You can't do that shit. That's just like Dominic Brazil. You can't go around here acting like you hard and all that stuff. And then you push Deontay Wilder. I saw the video. He pushed him. And then all of a sudden stuff started happening. Then all of a sudden.
I ain't seen that, Mike. If
all
you got a link, put it in your thingy, bro.
You just look at it on YouTube. Just search for it. You'll find it.
I'll have a look after.
You know, you can't be acting, you know. Come on, these cats, man. That's why when I hear boxers, when they start talking tough and shit like that, well, you gonna keep my name at your mouth and blah. Man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. I don't care where you from. I don't care if you're from Baltimore. I don't care where you from, motherfucker. If you want to do both, motherfucker, you're gonna be talking to civilian like, yeah, isn't it? Okay, what if he say it again? Then what you gonna do? Yeah. Then when you hit him, or you spit on him or whatever, then when he sue your ass, then what you gonna do? You gonna call him a snitch? How you gonna call a civilian a snitch? Then you be asked out. You know what I'm saying? These that's why I don't be listening to these cats, man. All these motherfuckers acting hard and shit, talking about some Al Heyman, where you at and stuff like that, coming up in the ring with that shit. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Nobody care about how hard you is. You on your way to be trying to become famous. A household name.
There's always somebody harder than you. That's what I was always taught.
Yeah, it is. And over here, the heart that was gonna be harder was the thing that's harder than you was a bullet. I'm joking.
Yeah. No, it's true though, isn't it? It's true. See, it can happen same over here though, you know, Mike. I mean, this place isn't nothing like America, you know. I see America. I watch loads of videos on cops in America, how they pull the guns on people straight away, and I see videos on people who pull guns on other people. It's a gun clapper's fucking country, isn't it? But over here, mate, you can get obviously nothing like America, but there's certain parts of the UK, mate. You want shit, mate. You get shot up, no problem. You will get shot up. But
there's thugs. There's really hard people everywhere, and there's really fucking pussies everywhere too, man.
Exactly.
When I used to live in Germany, there were dudes that were fucking, and there was no gunplay out there like that. Like I probably saw one gun while I was in Germany the whole time, and there were dudes that were tough as shit, man. Like fucking, even and in the military too. Like, you know, these are dudes that for the most part graduated high school or got their equivalency diploma. I think I met some of the toughest motherfuckers, like as far as like gangster shit wise, like in the military. Like dudes that would fucking fight 10 people, like, you know, they, like no running, like just brave motherfuckers, man. And I know some brave motherfuckers too, bro, like in the street, but I think all in all, like the dudes that like I've met that were in the military were fucking tough as shit, bro. That's real and some of them were white boys too, bro. Like fucking I ain't even gonna front.
You better believe it. You better believe it.
But there's some tough people. You know, like you don't expect for like people to be like or gangster type tough in certain places, but they're anywhere, man. In Germany too, man. Like those dudes in Germany were all about the knife game and fucking you know, Holland. I met really tough people there.
Yeah, that's how it is over here. Al, that's how it is over here.
Hold up. Yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine snitch. He said that's why I like AJ. He keeps calm. AJ don't keep calm because Big Baby Miller had him all kind of flustered in that interview. He had him fucking shaking.
Man. He had him up there shaking the floor with that fat piece of shit, man.
Yeah.
And honestly, you could. Dusty, people give away
AJ the bounce
like
Dusty,
me when
man.
I'm angry.
People give away what they made about, like, too. There was that dude that as part of a Laugh at First Sight that said that AJ was ducking the fight and AJ was looking around to see who could bail him out of the questions. Some little fucking shit questions me and like about my heart. He'll get a backhand. Like,
you see when Dusty pushed AJ, right? You know what, right? I'm going to stick up for AJ here because, listen, man, if you watch when AJ walked up on that stage, AJ walks up, he puts his hands behind his back and walks straight to him and does nothing. He's got his hands behind his back and he's clenching his arm. And next thing you know, Dusty shoves him. And AJ, I can understand where he's just said there where he keeps calm. AJ, man, AJ had bounced him like a fucking basketball all over fucking Madison Square Gardens.
They probably rehearsed that shit, bro. Eddie Hearn was probably backstage like,
exactly,
you're gonna talk about
exactly.
Hey, remember, say it again. Say it again. I slap you. Say it again. Motherfucker didn't say it. That motherfucker was you could tell, like you could tell the motherfucker sitting over there, he bouncing his foot up and down, and he talking. He's just he's out of place. Well, first of all, this is how I knew that he was flustered. First of all, he's out of place, and I don't think that he is used to people talking to him like that, like Big Miller did now these days. Probably back in the days,
but that fat fucker.
But not now. And it had nothing to do with who would beat who in the ring. It had to do with the total fucking disrespect, the total disregard of Anthony Joshua's gangster in the ring. That's what was happening. And the jokes and the sidebars that was happening, Anthony Joshua couldn't compete with that because he was out of place. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua ain't got no jokes like that. He got to think of this shit or get it from Edwin Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, but the thing is though, Mike, it doesn't matter whether he was looking around or he was put on the spot or whatever. I know for a fact, mate. I know for a fact AJ, like he just said before, he kept his calm. Once he got in the ring, man.
Look, I'm gonna tell you again. 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 Anthony Joshua was flustered. He was
not
flustered.
Over Dusty.
Yeah, he was. Dusty. Go back and listen to the interview. He was flustered. I'm not saying that he was scared.
I'm not buying that.
Or anything like that, but he looked upset.
Yeah,
he looked upset. I'm not
unexpected.
Remember, Lowe's detest Dusty too.
I fucking hate him. The fat piece of shit. The fat, sweaty, smelly bastard. I fucking hate him. I so wanted to see that fight because I wanted him to bounce him straight back out of that ring. I mean, Can you remember the interview where he did with IFL TV and he was saying, yeah, I can remember coming home from work one night. I put the TV on in the kitchen. I put YouTube on. First thing pops up, Fat Dusty. He sat in this chair like fucking Al Capone with his shades on. And he's talking to Cougar and Cassius, the fat Indian, what Blood calls him, the fat Indian. He's talking to him. And he's saying, yeah, I'll do this to Joshua, I'll do that and all this. He's a juicer. He's full of PEDs. He's full of this and that. Man, the man was a walking fucking pharmacy in the end. When Varda had hold of him, he was a walking pharmacy. He had more drugs in him than fucking Boots Pharmacy.
Well, the ironic thing too with that is that fucking nobody gave two shits about about Miller.
That was the first time I ever heard Boxing Square actually like make fun of somebody was Big Baby Miller. The other day he called him Big Pharmacy Miller. It was the first time he ever. I was like, oh, now this motherfucker being extremely unbiased now, huh? I was like, stick to the script, homie.
I'll let you two cook. Game for a cigarette.
No, but I was gonna say fucking nobody gave two shits about fucking Big Baby Miller until fucking Eddie Hearn started bringing him to life, like fucking
oh yeah,
because he knew he wanted to line him up for a fucking Anthony Joshua fight. So I'm glad that shit happened.
And then I was looking at this thing. Said did Rydell get it right? Because I'm gonna need some new shoulder pads, man. Because my shoulder fucked up. I need more protection. I wanted to talk about this. Fuck. Who Adam Kornacki fighting next again?
He's fighting damn, what's his face? The dude from California, the Mexican guy.
Oh yeah, my boy, Chris Arreola. Yep.
Yeah, Arreola.
So, look, that's gonna be a good fight, and the reason why it's gonna be a good fight, that I think it's gonna be a good fight, because it kind of seems like both of them, they usually get their nose fucked up in fights that in tough fights. You know what I'm saying? Not only that is Chris Arreola, I think he can box better than Adam Kornacki. Just by pure experience in the ring. But I think Adam Kornacki, he knows that. See, that's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, Adam Kornacki, he knows his weaknesses. And so that what his weakness is, he knows that he has to take something away. And I keep trying to tell people this. He has to take something away. And what Adam Kornacki takes away is the ability for you. So he tried to take away from you setting up. So every time you're trying to set up, you're trying to plant your feet, you're trying to, reset. You know what I'm saying? He throwing.
That is gonna be a good fight, though.
Yeah, the Boxing Square was saying there's not gonna be a good fight from Adam Kornacki, but because he said that Chris Arreola is a shell of a fighter that he used to be, but he's not. The whole thing about it is Chris Arreola was telling folks that, hey, like I'm done being the dude that's partying in the bars and stuff like that, man. That's what I was doing. I was drinking, having fun, blah blah whoop whoop. That's what I like to do. It was like, man, but I don't know if y'all saw the interview, but yeah, he kept it real. He's telling you why his fights weren't that lackluster, he wasn't in the best of shape and stuff like that, and he wasn't prepared.
It'll be an action fight too, man. No matter what.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So how good is Adam? I think Adam is cool. I think Adam will get destroyed by Wilder and AJ. Fury, Louis King Kong Ortiz. I think Dillian Whyte. I don't think Dillian Whyte will destroy him, bro. But I think Dillian Whyte to get him. I think Dillian Whyte to get him.
I don't know, my friend. Yo, Dillian Whyte can't fight, bro. Yo, that I know he can't fight. All those dudes in I put all those dudes in the same blender, bro.
I'm not basing off. I'm basing off of what he does. What Adam Kornacki does. It's gonna be the same thing. It's kind of sort of like the same thing what Derek Chisora does, but he does it more. He does it with the purpose. The thing, Adam Kornacki does it with the purpose. Derek Chisora tries to beat you down, but the thing with Adam Kornacki is he don't have no one punch power. He just breaks you down.
And he has great stamina too.
He has, he has okay stamina. He hasn't went that far. Let's see what happens when he go 12 rounds.
Well, he has the same output, like from beginning to end, like as fucking Dillian Whyte looks faded almost every fight, bro.
Well, he looks faded. I mean, when you look faded, if Derek Chisora kept coming at you, throwing bombs at you,
I think I can fuck with Derek Chisora.
That's all he did. That's all Derek Chisora was doing, throwing windmills the whole fight. And Dillian Whyte doing what? Catching it with his gloves, catching it with his arms.
What's that?
You'll be tired. You'll be tired too. Them ain't no light punches. Them is some heat seekers. They hit your jaw, man. They gonna hurt. I mean, they ain't gonna do what Deontay Wilder's punch did to Dominic Brazil's chin. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna make your ears clap. They ain't gonna make your head hit your shoulder. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna make you bounce off. That motherfucker bounced off the canvas. He bounced, and then your legs unfold from underneath you, and then you're looking like a starfish with a jerry curl.
Jerry curl.
But I think Whyte would get him because I don't see nothing about Adam. When I look at his fights, I don't see nothing about him. I see shots straight down the pipeline. His head don't move. I mean, but obviously it looks like I don't know because Dillian Whyte's best punch ain't a straight.
He's left hook.
It's the left hook. So I don't know. Maybe Adam Konaki can stay away from the left hook. But I think we each his own.
You talking about, Mike? Because I lost it.
Adam Konaki versus Dillian Whyte.
Oh, Dillian Whyte all day.
I think it's tough. I don't think it's a shoe-in
fight for Dillian Whyte.
Wouldn't that be better than Chris Ariel?
I like Kawanaki, but I just think Dillian Whyte too. My eyes.
Reggie Owens, you asshole.
Too clever. Too much experience for Kawanaki. Dillian Whyte would knock him out. 7, 8. That's where I would go with that.
Oof, that's a tough one though, bro. Because honestly, I think Kawanaki could fuck up Joseph Parker, bro. And Joseph Parker took fucking Dillian Whyte to the depths of hell.
Nah, he won't because he won't get Joseph Parker because Joseph Parker moves.
Joseph Parker's a good fighter, man.
That's
He's just got no heart.
He was a good fighter. Joseph Parker, when all these guys were coming up. No, he like when all these guys were on the come up with Parker, AJ, Wilder, I thought Parker was the most skilled out of all of them. But Parker fights like a bitch, bro. Parker,
exactly, that's what I'm saying now.
I think he feels bad for people.
What about
Josie
Adam
Parker?
Konaki?
Josie Parker's
Adam Konaki
Frank Bruno's got no heart.
Adam Konaki versus Huey Fury.
God, I'd go. Well, we're going down in the trenches now, Mike.
Huey Fury would get his ass whooped.
I'd say Kawanaki.
Yeah.
The thing is too, like Harry Fury is a big motherfucker too, bro. Like
Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens said Ariel and Konaki are carbon copies of each other. You're a fucking asshole, man.
They kind of are though.
Reggie,
except that, but Kawanaki also too.
Knows his boxing as well. Reggie does.
Yeah, he's stupid for that one. He's stupid.
What I like about Kawanaki is that he works a lot to the body, and he keeps people away from him by working at by his body attack. I don't know. I like Kawanaki. Bro.
He's a good one then. Kawanaki, Andy Ruiz.
That's a tough one, bro. They're kind of like in that same threshold, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Now.
Maybe Kawanaki, bro. The Ruiz, what fucks him up is his inactivity, bro. When Ruiz fought,
do you not think the fast hands of Ruiz though?
Ruiz does have fast hands, but that's a tough one though, bro. Because they both only go, for the most part, they're only good fighting forward. That's a tough one, bro. I think similar build, so neither one of them could wear each other out by leaning on each other.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the tougher ones to call.
Nah, lost one.
What about Big Baby Kawanaki?
Kawanaki.
I'll take Kawanaki on that one.
I'll give it to Big Baby because it's just the simple fact is that when Big Baby actually uses his strength and stuff like that, he actually does pretty good with it. So, but if he's doing that pity pat shit, like I said, Adam Kornacki knows his weaknesses, and that he gonna try to connect every time when Big Baby Miller tries to reset.
Yeah. Hey, just quickly, just completely going off the heavyweights, but tune into a fight. I don't know what's Box Nation, BT Sports over there in America. What does that come under?
ESPN, I thought.
ESPN. Yeah. You're right, because it's stroke ESPN over here. Mike, watch that. Josh Warrington, Kid Galahad. That is going to be a fucking brilliant fight. That. And I know you don't know. I don't. You might not know much about them. But
no, I heard of him.
Man, yeah, that is bad blood, hatred, just like Wilder.
Yeah.
And
That is gonna be
Brazil.
No. Okay,
Man, that's going.
Okay. Did anybody get knocked out in front of their old lady in front of their kids?
No, I don't mean no, but I mean, but Mike, it's what we call over here. It's a derby. You've got Scott Warrington.
Why do they have black blood?
Yeah, well, this is what I'm going to try and tell you now, bro. They're both from Yorkshire. You've got one's from North Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, sorry, which is Scott Warrington, and Kid Galahad's from South Yorkshire, Sheffield. Kid Galahad fights out of the Brendan Ingle camp where Naz and Cal Brook come from. Scott Warrington is from Leeds, which is West Yorkshire. So there's a derby straight away. What we call a derby because they're both from the same area. But Kid Galahad's been giving him loads of shit because his football team was supposed to get promoted to the Premier League, and they got beat in the playoffs, so they didn't make it. But they're fighting in his hometown of Leeds, and Kid Galahad's. Oh man, honestly, trust me, that is going to be a good. That's a fight, right? That slips under the radar, what people might not see, and then when it's happened, they might be like, "Damn, that was a good fight." I'm going to pick Kid Galahad for that. Me. I watched them together at the face-off, and Scott Warrington was saying to him, "You're a fucking prick. You're fucking nothing, you little shit. I'm going to knock you fucking out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." And Kid Galahad just stood staring at him. Didn't say a word to him, just stood staring, smirking. Man, that's going down, that fight.
That is going to be a good fight.
Trust me, that's a good fight, that. He just beat Uzi as well, didn't he? Little Irish dude. Oh God, what's his name? Him who beat Santa Cruz.
Let's see what Mike Cobb.
Not Warrington. It was
Yeah, Scott Warrington beat Uzi.
Was that Warrington? Yeah, it was Warrington.
Yeah, Warrington just beat the little Irish fella.
Hold up.
Carl Frampton.
Oh, Frampton, yeah.
Okay, who y'all got? Keith Thurman or Pacquiao? That's for the chat room too.
I hope Pacquiao.
Whoever out there.
I'm hoping that Pacquiao beats him, but I can't stand fucking Keith Thurman.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, bro. I missed that.
Who I was asking everybody out there. Who do y'all got? Pacquiao or Keith, the one-time flute player Thurman?
Pacquiao all day. I think Pacquiao's going to stop him.
Yeah.
I hope.
Late on. Very, very late on.
Can't stand Keith Thurman. I actually think, honestly, that Keith Thurman may win fucking just because the youth factor, but fuck Keith Thurman. And fuck Pacquiao too, but I want Pacquiao to win.
Hey, who's the other who was the other leaker other than Mike Coppinger? You got Mike Coppinger and who else?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Who's the other dude that be leaking information? You got Mike Coppinger and you got another
Eilick, the Eilick.
Oh, Michael Benson. There you go.
Keith
Another
Eilick.
Mike. Let me see what he got on here. Let me see what he got on his Twitter page.
Reggie.
Are y'all
I
drinking?
hope Pac smacks Furman. Yeah,
All right,
me too,
Lawrence
Reg.
Oakley is fighting Jack Macy, July 6th. We ain't got much on there because who is this guy right here? This Soul Main C Soko has signed with Anthony Joshua's management company.
God knows. Who's that? Say that again.
Michael Benson.
God knows, you've lost me there, bro.
Let's see here. Let me read this article right here for y'all. So this is from The Sun, which is a UK news outlet.
Builder's paper.
Builder's paper.
Yeah, Builder's paper.
They put
like
out
the Daily Star.
This is what Michael Benson put on his Twitter page. It says Wilder. Let me see if I can click on this to get rid of this fucking ad. There we go. Wilder revealed dates for Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury to be revealed in 2 weeks, claim his manager. Shelly Finkel spoke exclusively to Sunsport and revealed talks with DAZN and Top Rank regarding AJ and the Gypsy Dude, while Luis Ortiz also remains in the picture. Okay. It says Deontay Wilder's management is in talks, whatever. After WBC King, Wilder made Dominic Brazil come to the 40th victim of his devastating right hand. Talk soon to turn into what is the next for the 33-year-old, right? Then it goes on to say that both Fury and promoter Edward Hearn claimed that the Bronze Bomber will rematch Cuban Southpaw Ortiz in the next defense. However, Sunsport spoke exclusively with Shelly Finkel, Wilder's co-manager, who denies the Ortiz rematch has been finalized. The veteran boxing chief explained talks are still ongoing with Joshua's U.S. network, DAZN, through executive John Skipper. You hear that? The veteran boxing chief explained talks are still going on with Joshua's U.S. network, DAZN, through executive John Skipper. So they still talking to John Skipper. And Fury's American promoter Top Rank, while Ortiz remains in the picture. Finkel said no Ortiz rumors, he basically said the Ortiz rumors are not true. He goes on to say that is something we are working on now, hopefully, but next week it will be resolved. I had dinner the other night with John Skipper. We discussed the Joshua fight, and I also have been in touch with Top Rank. You hear that? I had dinner the other night with John Skipper. Now we know that, Shelly Finkel's a little bit old, so we know he ain't eating steak and stuff like that. He was eating light. So it must have been a good long conversation. So then it goes on to say some other stuff. He's quoting some other stuff. He says, in the next 2 weeks, everything will be done. It will be said publicly what we're doing. And I believe the UK fans will also be happy. Ooh. So if the UK fans will be happy, is that going to be Deontay Wilder versus a UK boxer? Or is that going to be Deontay Wilder versus somebody that they can relate to? Because for the UK fans, this is Shelly Finkel. So in order for the UK fans to be happy, it has to be somebody they can relate to, or a UK boxer, right? And then it's quoted right here saying, when is hold on, let's read something that says Finkel reveal coming as welcome news for the UK fans who feared an undisputed showdown with Joshua or a rematch against Fury could be shelved for other options. Fury was unlikely to walk away with Wilder's WBC title in December, despite twice being dropped in Los Angeles. But after signing a $80 million deal, allegedly with ESPN, the rematch was backdated. While Wilder has also chosen to walk away from a proposed 3-fight deal by DAZN to stick with Showtime and Boxing Brazil. But the thing about it is, I haven't heard anything from Showtime Stephen Espinoza or Deontay Wilder's team that Wilder has signed a deal with Showtime, because that's what Fury is alleging. I just wanted to say that. That cast doubt that Wilder, despite being a freelancer in terms of network, could not make the shift to compete on rival networks, DAZN or ESPN, where AJ and Fury both have contractual obligations. However, Finkel confirmed a green light for his client to fight on either station, suggesting there is no issue for Wilder to switch TV alliance in order to make the biggest fight. See, now that shuts down Fury right there, saying that Deontay Wilder ducked him because he went to Showtime, 3-fight deal with Showtime before he signed with ESPN. But it still didn't matter because you didn't sign to a network, and the fight was always going to be on Showtime if you was to fight him. But anyways, hey, L Foul player, I have a question.
Sir.
You in New York, right? What would happen? Sir. What would happen if you had beef with somebody and you told them to suck your dick?
Well, this is the older me speaking, my friend. I probably let sleeping dogs lie nowadays, unless they were my grill. But
because Tyson Fury Tyson Fury said Deontay Wilder could suck my nut, suck my balls.
I saw that interview he's talking about too. He was all over the place. He was like giving him props. And
he wearing that same suit over and over again. That dusty ass motherfucker.
That brown joint.
That motherfucker dirty. That motherfucker dirty, man.
Did I just hear what I thought you just did? Go on, say that again.
What?
He wears the same suit all the time.
Wearing that same suit. Fucking dirty ass bitch. And then
it looks like it's off the rack too.
Yeah.
Hey, well, Mike.
What's up?
You know when you beat Klitschko, you go on Sky Sports website. When he beat Klitschko, he did an interview with Sky Sports TV the next day, and he was sat in, I think it was a suit or something, and he had the cameraman was talking to him, and the camera went down, and he had a pair of these white Slazenger socks on, pulled right up to virtually top of his kneecaps. I was laughing my fucking head off. But you're the heavyweight champion of the world, and you're wearing a fucking 2-pound pair of socks in a fucking interview with no shoes on. Nothing. Fuck you know. That's gypsies for you. I don't mean that sounds a bit nasty saying that, but come on, man. You're a multi-millionaire and you're wearing fucking Slazenger socks.
Mm-hmm.
You have no dress sense, so do you?
No, he a dusty son of a bitch. Let me read. All right, homie. All right, we got another one. We got Finkel added, these two fights are too important for the fighters and the sport. They both will happen. When it's ready, a fight will be made. Promoter Bob Arum will make a fight with us. That's not an issue, and we can do something with DAZN also. There are no issues. There is no issue. There is not an issue with DAZN. There is not an issue with making the fight. So basically, like, you know, they still talking. Let me read some of this thing. Okay. Last one says there's titties in every Sun page too. Yep, there is titties. I saw them too.
Yeah. Page three, Mike.
Yeah, I saw some titties. Last one said, why can't Shelly eat steak? If I can eat steak, I don't want to live. Well, he's probably old. He probably can't eat that shit. That motherfucker like about 1,000 years old. Last one said, best thing about it is the tits. Yeah, there's some tits up in that hole. Last one said, random question. Do you guys used to listen to Howard Stern out there? I never listened to Howard Stern, but a lot of people still listen to Howard Stern out here. I don't listen to him. You know, Howard Stern is still, I believe, making his money doing his thing, being a shock jock. So obviously he knows what he's doing, you know, on the radio, you know. So I don't listen to him, but I think it used to be on TV. So that's what made it. I think I maybe watched a couple of them, but that was the thing about it with Howard Stern. That's what got him over the top when he went to TV. Because on TV you could see everybody talking. You know what I'm saying? And he did interviews talking about people bad, laughing about him and stuff like that. I mean, he's not the best comedian in the world, but he does it. From what I saw, he did a decent job with it. So yeah, people still listen to Howard Stern, I believe, because I believe what he got to deal with XM radio or something. I don't know.
Yo, Mike. Don't do fantasy fights.
Nah.
Just like how World Breaker does.
No, I don't want to do no fantasy fights, man. Everybody doing, man. I want to do something different in fantasy fights. Plus, they just
let's do fantasy fights from the old days.
Nah, man. We'll do fantasy fights. We'll do fantasy fights on your page.
Yeah, but I ain't got no laptop, have you?
Man, you're gonna have a laptop as soon as next week. All you gotta do is just go give a kidney or go sell some ass like Lawson was about to do to get that plane ticket to come over here. Sell some ass. Man, I don't like doing fantasy fights, man, because it's just it's just No, it's not to me. It's just hypotheticals. Yeah, Howard Stern is kind of weird.
I do fantasy heavyweight for you.
Nah, man.
Come on, stop being fucking gray and boring.
I'm not being gray and boring. I just want to talk about current events. I don't like get my it's already bad enough we getting our jollies up. Already, especially after I just were with Shelly Finkel saying he just had dinner with John Skipper, talking about Deontay Wilder.
Fuck the politics.
You know, and they need Deontay Wilder over there.
Michael Murray.
I ain't answering it. I ain't answering it.
Michael Murray, Wilder. What round and why?
I don't know. Probably the same round Deontay Wilder knocked out Charlie Zelnoff. Knocked out probably Zufanov, whatever his name is. Probably the same round.
Tyson Wilder.
Probably the same. I'd probably be finished before I taking the shit.
Who?
That usually takes me about 30 minutes.
Which one?
It down. Man, I ain't trying to do these fantasy fights, man. That fight already happened.
You're fucking boring, you.
It wasn't so funny, Lost One. Howard Stern wasn't so fucking funny. It's like a bit dry. He had people on his show holding him down. You know what I'm saying? Having a little midget walking around in thongs and shit. How was that? I don't know, bro. Let's see what we got in boxing news today. Let's see. Let's go.
Where's Cell gone?
Oh, he got a phone call.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Boxing articles. It says Philip Horviak ready for U.S. debut against Corbin. Against Mike. Devin Haney, Antonio Morin, ready for battle. Oakley versus Massey, and then Fitzgerald versus Rose. I don't know if y'all looking for those. That's gonna be Oakley dude. He look cool. Oh, let's see this. Let's see this right here. Hearn Whyte accepted WBC eliminator. Let's see if Fury does. Wow. Okay, that's good. That's a step. That's a step because the whole thing about it is that, you know, Tyson Fury don't need the eliminator because Tyson Fury already is obligated to rematch Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So he don't need it. So I don't know what the WBC is thinking with this. Either they thinking that if Tyson Fury doesn't fight Wilder, He needs to fight somebody instead of walking around here fighting the Tom Swartz. Yeah, but there ain't too much on here. Yeah, but like I said, a lot of these cats want to sit up over here and cry about Deontay Wilder and stuff like that. Look at your other boys. Now I don't see Anthony, and like I keep saying, I don't see Dillian Whyte calling out Anthony Joshua. Oh, Kurbet Pulev is now working with Mimo Harita. What is this all about? What do y'all think about Kurbet Pulev, man? What do y'all think about him? Should he even be considered to take another to get a shot at Anthony Joshua? Like does anybody even want to see that fight?
He will be fighting him.
Yeah, I know. And that's not what I said. I said it's like, do you think he even deserves it? And I also says, like, do you even want to see it? I don't think I would even want to see that fight. I think Anthony Johnson's going to destroy this motherfucker, man. You see Pulev's last fight?
Yeah, shit.
He don't get fucking. If he fights like that, he's going to get fucking tossed all the way back to fucking Bulgaria. Let's see what else we got here. Let me see something real quick. So, Tyson Fury is in the WBC and WBO, right? And let's look at here. They got Tom Schwartz in the WBO. They got Tom Schwartz, number 2, and Tyson Fury, number 3. Laws, look at this shit. I'm not making it up. Laws, look.
What's that, bro?
Look at this. Look at this, Laws.
Screen share it.
I already did. Look. We gotta hold up, because you gonna be making all that fucking noise over there.
You haven't had me for that for ages. You know me. You fucking tell me off for that.
Look at this, right? Right. Look at the WBO. Right here, I highlighted it for you. Tom Schwartz is number 2, and Tyson Fury is number 3.
What's that in the WBO rankings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Callie's pulled up on that before.
Oh my god! But this wasn't.
Who's number 1?
Dillian Whyte.
Ah, yeah, because he's got the interim belt, hasn't he?
Yeah. Then you got Oscar Rivas, Zane, Sponge, Fa, Cabiel, Fujimoto, Romanov,
Cabiel.
Yeah.
Cabiel's done fuck all, man. Can't fought no one. He only beat Chisora up. That's his thing.
Same thing like Fa. Same thing like Fa and Sponge and Zane. Sponge, Fa, Cabiel, Fujimoto, Romanov, Ruiz. I give Daniel that spot. I mean, that was a good fight against Richard Lartley. Ali, Aaron.
That was a great fight. That was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I give him that. That was. Carlos Takam, number 14, and Adekunaki, number 14. So Adekunaki, damn, I don't even think my boy Chris Arreola is even on the map. Yeah, Chris Arreola ain't even on here. So he ain't fighting nobody within the top 15, which he's not obligated to, Adam Konaki, but he's not up there. Yeah, show ain't. Oh, and then somebody was, so Robert Helenius, Bullionius, so whatever you want to call him.
Robert Helenius.
And so boxing scene was like he would rather see Adam Konaki versus Helenius. And I was like, nah, bruh. I'm like, what has he done? What has Bullionius done?
Nothing.
Exactly.
He ran from Dylan. Well, he didn't run from Dylan. Well, he did actually. He ran from Dylan Whyte, didn't he?
I think he did, though.
Yeah, he did. That That was one of the most awfulest fights I've ever seen in my life. That was a disgusting heavyweight fight. That was.
It was.
Yeah. You had a heavyweight who was dubbed as the next Klitschko. Had only lost one fight, fighting Dillian Whyte, and all he did was run all night. And then you had another fighter who was saying he's this, that, and the other, trying to hit someone who was running all night. But he was Dillian Whyte's punches were like, you could have caught the bus into town, got yourself some steak and chips, and come back and at him before the punches land.
Damn, I didn't know Chris Earl was 38.
Is he?
Yeah, Robert Bulionius is 35. Let's see who Budionius. Budionius is. That's what he is. He booty. His ass. Let's see. Okay, the last time the motherfucker fought was in September of 2018.
Wow.
He fought 3 times.
Yeah,
he fought 3 times.
Terrible fight.
He fought 3 times in 2018. Once against a guy that was 10-14, another guy that was 10-16, and another guy that was 19-2. So he been fighting a whole bunch of guys. They ain't been fighting anybody. This Evgeny guy right here was 17-14. This Gonzalo Omar Basilini was 68-11. 68-11.
Yeah.
So he ain't fought nobody. He beat Samuel Peter, but Samuel Peter was old as fuck. He got Samuel Peter out of there. That's the reason why. Is that the only reason why? Because he beat the Nigerian Nightmare. He got a split decision against Derek Chisora. Whoop-de-dee. When Derek Chisora was 5-1. 15-1.
Chisora's already.
He got Robert Bulionius got knocked out by Juan Duapos. That should tell you right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I knew he'd lost once, hadn't he, before he fought Dillian Whyte.
Yeah. And Dillian
I knew
Whyte.
someone had beat him. I didn't know it was Duapas, so.
Yeah. Duapas knocked him out. It says KO.
Right.
It don't say TKO. It say knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
What else we got here? Yeah, then he went out there in 2018, fought a whole bunch of nobodies. I don't see anything here speculating that he has another fight coming up or anything like that. But the thing about it is that he is almost going up to a year. He's almost going up to a year, and he's still ranked in the sanctioned body in the top 10. So, but he ain't fought nobody.
Duapas. Not Duapas.
Nah, Robert Bulionius.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't fought nobody.
28-2-0. Wow, that sounds fucked up, that is. Oh, dear. Fucking hell.
And he was like, yeah, that would have been better fight. This dude ain't fought nobody. Like it would have been better fight for Adam Kornacki as far as because the guy is ranked high in the sanctioned body, but
that'd be a good fight, that might.
Let me see.
No, it is.
I want to see.
I'm not convinced about that Kornacki, me. Not convinced about him. I don't think he's shit, but I think he's a bit of a hype job. You know what I was laughing at the other day? I don't know if Lost One's still here. He put it up on the video. Someone put it up on the video. Someone who I'm subscribed to. Might have been Ultra Tech. They put it up where Barry Hearn was when he had Herbie Hyde, saying that Herbie Hyde was the next Muhammad Ali and all this bullshit. Herbie Hyde had something like 20-odd fights and beating up 20-odd tomato cans. And Barry Hearn was saying, yeah, he's the next best thing since Muhammad Ali. There's no one faster than him. There's no one better than him. There's no one this, that, and the other. And he put him in the ring with fucking Riddick Bowe. And Riddick Bowe wiped the fucking floor with him. I'll never forget that. But I'd just seen that clip. Sure, it was Ultratech. Someone did. I was fucking laughing my head off.
He got ripped by Riddick, Klitschko.
Yeah, Klitschko destroyed him. It was Klitschko who beat him first, wasn't it?
No.
Or was it Bowe?
It was Bowe.
Bowe, right, my bad.
As soon as he stepped up, he got whooped.
Yeah.
As soon as he stepped up, he got whooped. But what did he do after?
The only thing I can think, I know he had, when he was WBO champion, he had a fight with a guy called Michael Bent, didn't he? He was a British-born, I think, moved to America. Michael Bent or Canada. I could be wrong. I think he was born in Britain. I think Michael Bent was born in Britain, in London. Lived in London. Very similar story to Lennox Lewis, but emigrated when he was a young age. And obviously he come back and he tried to claim the British status because it was at the time when Lennox was the WBC champion. And he had a fight with Michael Bent. And on the press conference, they had a fucking scrap outside. Ended up fighting outside the press conference. And he got split up. And then they had a fight and he wiped the floor with that Michael Bent.
Mm.
And then Barry Hearn was saying, oh yeah, he's the next Muhammad Ali, he's this, that and the other. He's the greatest thing what this country's ever seen. And fucking hell, he fought Riddick Bowe and he got fucking wiped out. And I definitely remember now when you said that, Klitschko. I remember watching Klitschko wipe the floor with him. I thought Klitschko did him in first, me.
Mm-mm.
I didn't know it was Riddick. I didn't know it was Riddick Bowe. I thought it was the other way around.
Nope. Nope.
But another hype job from this country. That's Barry and Eddie for you.
Shit. Well, we just had a hype job become the first boxer to actually have his own fucking pharmacy. He had his own pharmacy. And I kind of think that and even with Adam Konaki, man, when I watch him in the ring and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm not. I think some people put too much faith behind that guy. Like, he's not all. When I see him in the ring, he's methodical with his punches and all that stuff. But you can't fight every fighter that you have seen the same way. You know what I'm saying? So like Gerald Washington, like I don't understand why he tried to sit up over here and fight this guy toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't have to.
Yeah.
You could have stayed. You could have stayed and jabbed him, opened him up a bit, let something get out, stick and move. You know what I'm saying? But he tried to sit up there and bang with him in the inside. Like, why the fuck would you want to do that? Well, that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to get in close. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not fast on his feet. He's not going to track you down fast. He's going to keep walking around the ring, walk. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to then you get clipped.
Yeah.
And then you still want to sit up over there and fight him in the inside. Like, what do you think was going to happen? Oh, I knew it was going to happen. You were going to get knocked out.
Yeah, for real.
But I think Adam's a hype job.
I do, Mike. I do.
Just
like Fat Dusty.
Man.
Fat Dusty was a hype job. Man, I wanted AJ to fucking bounce him. I did.
If I was Big Baby Miller, man, I'd change my name to the Pharmacist.
Yeah.
I'd change my name to the Pharmacist.
If you look back through my catalogue of videos, man, I just never I just always hated Dusty Miller, man. I always hated him. Still to this day, I hate him. Just sat there saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Bringing next man's fucking parents into you. Your mum, this, that, and your sister, and that. Nah, it's a proper, like Callie always said, there's a line in boxing what you don't cross. And he crossed that. And that's why I always thought to myself, I hope Dusty fucking gets beaten up, man. I just want to watch Joshua bouncing. Because it'd been funny, that. It'd been like when Tyson knocked Tuesday out, Tony Tubbs, when he wobbled like Michelin man of Ghostbusters. Can you remember that knockout, Mike?
Which one?
When Tyson knocked Tony Tubbs out in the Tokyo Dome in Japan.
What about it?
I'm just saying, when Tyson hit him, he hit him with a right hook and he wobbled everywhere, like proper wobbled before he fell down. That's how it'd have been when AJ did it, Dusty.
Yeah, AJ.
I just wanted to see Dusty wobble and fall over.
I just hope that these two ass clowns make this month. I just hope that the fight happens this year, man, but I don't see it happening.
No, next year, bro. I think early next year, April.
April.
I think Wilder will fight Brazil. Sorry. I think Wilder will fight fuck me, I'm pissed now. I think Wilder will fight Ortiz. And I think Wilder will not. I honestly think if them two fight this time, I think Wilder will knock him out easy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be done in 3 rounds. That 2 to 3 rounds, maybe even 1.
It's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, Wilder said, didn't he, last week? Wilder said he come out and said, when I'm done with Brazil, if Ortiz wants it, he can have it too, and I'll get it. I'll get rid of him. That's what Wilder said, mate. That's what he said.
The way he said it. He'll get it.
He'll get it. He'll get it too, and I'll get him out of it. I'll get rid of him once and for all. Meaning, you're a fucking one of them flies.
Check this out. So, breaking news from Wreck by McGregor. He did a video on Deontay Wilder only getting $10 million against Dominic Brazil. Wilder fanboys are all in denial. And I'm like, dude, first of all,
Recky,
give
it a rest.
First of all, Recky, $10 million to fight Brazil, virtual nobody, nobody knows his name or anything. He stunk up the place. The fight only lasted fucking one round. People couldn't trickle in so they can say, hey, look, we did 1 million viewers at $10 a pop. But the thing about it is, why are you complaining? Because just yesterday you were saying it was 2 to 3 million. So you can go over there and fight Dominic Brazil for $1 million or 2-3 million. But now you're saying it's 10 million? What is it?
He's a fucking man.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much Deontay Wilder got. The whole thing is why do you care why do you care how much money he got? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we weren't talking about it. We weren't talking about how much Deontay Wilder was going to get for a fight with Dominic Brazil. Come on, guys. You know how it is. Those Deontay Wilder fat boys, you
sound just like him.
They're delusional. They over there happy about, Deontay Wilder only getting $10 million and fighting against Dominic Brazil. And the numbers didn't do that great. It didn't do 1 million. Well, maybe because they only went to the first round. But we still have to be, cautious about boxing and stuff like that. Deontay Wilder, he turned down a deal with the Zone and he could have got 20 million apiece, but he only got half. I know now, last week I was saying that Deontay Wilder was only going to get 1 million or 2-3 million to fight Dominic Brazil, but obviously I was wrong, but still, they're still in denial about that $10 million.
Right, you sound like Recky stroke fucking Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, that's what he do. He be tasting himself like.
But Mike, that Frecky all over it, that's all he's based off is Deontay Wilder. That's all he ever talks about.
Yeah.
That's all he ever talks about. He did a video once, what fucking had me laughing. He said, "This is the last Deontay Wilder video I'm ever doing. I know all my subs are bored of me talking about Wilder and this, that, the other. I guarantee you, this is the last one I'm ever doing." Fucking hell, next 3 weeks, every single video we did was about Wilder. Like, are you for real? Everything. You go down his whole fucking channel. It's either LDBC this, LDBC that, Wilder this, Wilder that, PBC, Al Heyman this, Al Heyman's this, Al Heyman, LDBC that. Oh man, change the fucking record.
Yeah. That's what I be saying. He's a punk.
Yeah.
This dude's a punk bitch. And he be taking pictures with his phone. Yeah, let me show you.
Hey Mike.
Yeah.
Can you get that video or what you did about him? That was brilliant. Now.
I don't know where it is. Look, he be taking pictures with his phone. That's why he looked like this. He taking pictures with his phone. What else we got? He got, I don't know who's this. Big who's this? I can't tell who it is. Picture with his phone. Look, picture for his phone right here. With his phone right here. With his phone
Joshua.
right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. He want Fanon to talk about him bad.
Yeah, he just had. I was just about to say, I swear I'd seen a picture of Fanon. Yeah, there.
Another one.
Yeah, in the left right-hand corner.
That's all he do. Little hoe ass trick. Who else are gonna make fun of?
That video, what you did of him, no, that was brilliant. I'll never forget that. As long as I'm mates with you or whatever, I'll never forget that. That was fucking brilliant.
Let's see what this punk bitch talking about. Like, who the fuck names him? I hope this dude's real name is Bruce Vane. Like, who the fuck does that?
God, back in running.
So this hoe got a video say why Deontay Wilder wants you to have patience. Well, Tyson Fury, Wilder ducked me. He's a fucking idiot for writing that. Breaking news: Tyson Fury, OG nut hugger, Dillian Whyte contradicts a lot. Whatever. Look, that's all you see. Deontay Wilder. Wilder. Probably got something to do with Wilder in here too. Nope. Wilder. Got a whole bunch of Wilders in here. You talking about Al Heyman, man? Come on, bruh. Leave that man alone. Got another Wilder right here. What a shame. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. This faggot. What's the name is? There it is. Let's see what we got here. The zone hate is bad for boxing. LDBC. Well, this dumb idiot let me see if anybody in comments. Okay, cool. This dumb idiot is failing to realize that there are a lot of people in the LDBC that have the zone. And not only that is, 1 minute you would say that we have no leverage in boxing, and the next minute you would say that our disdain for the zone is bad for boxing. Which one is it? When people that most of everybody that has a everybody that makes videos on YouTube and the LDBC have the zone. So what are you talking about? These people. Model this era's Ernie Shavers. Okay. Well, how does Ernie Shavers match up against a lot of these heavyweights in 2019? I mean, you gotta keep it legit. If you're gonna say Wilder's Eddie, Ernie Shavers, who was everybody else? Who was everybody else then? if Wilder is Ernie Shavers, then AJ is Frank Bruno. Right? Like, come on, man. Y'all, this fucking punk bitch. That's someone. Okay, the last now we're going to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. See what he got to say. Well, he made a video, screenshotted best fight the best picture, and it says Anthony Joshua. Whoops, it went away. Come on back. It says get it to come back real quick. It says Anthony Joshua has no profile in the US and lucky if Deontay Wilder gives him 50-50. So what? That's his opinion. Why are you mad for, son? You made a whole video about it. So that's why I'm on your ass. I knew he was gonna have some fuck shit up on here. But anyways, but look, Anthony Joshua doesn't have a profile in the US. Nobody knows him. Now you got he made a video about Edward Hearn talking about how he invited Deontay Wilder to the fight. So what? So you're gonna invite Deontay Wilder to sit down. You're gonna offer Deontay Wilder the same VIP treatment that you give to some of them cats that's willing to spend $8,000 to come over here and watch AJ.
Tell what it is, Mike.
So you want Deontay Wilder to go kick it in the room with ass juice, hang out in there, they talk about what? What they gonna talk about? Anthony Joshua likes men. What they gonna talk about?
Hey, you can't say that, Mike.
Allegedly. Deontay Wilder, look, even Brandon Schwab is getting on the team and saying that he'd knock out everybody. So shut up. Look at this dude sitting in some race car seats that look like they're supposed to be for computer desk.
Where's that, bro?
Dillian fucking bitch ass Whyte. This dude, man, he be on our nut.
Hey, he's got a YouTube channel, Dillian Whyte.
Yeah, I don't watch it though. I watched it.
No,
once.
I don't. He does. He just come up the other day on my phone.
I watched it once. He was trying to cook something. He was cooking some lamb. He was cooking.
Yeah.
He was cooking some lamb.
I've seen that. I've seen that one, bro.
He can't cook, man. He can't cook.
Can?
He can't.
Do you not think?
Nah, Dillian Whyte can't cook.
Well, I ain't gonna judge you because I know you can cook. So
Dillian Whyte,
I take your word for that, man.
He went up over there and bought the most expensive meat he could find, and didn't even have the right seasonings.
Yeah.
He just threw shit in there.
That's what I say, Mike. I ain't gonna judge you, bro, because I know you can cook. So I take your word for that, brother.
Yeah, I might. Shit, fuck. I might smoke. I'm gonna cook. Barbecue tomorrow though.
What time is it over there now, Mike?
7:12.
Fucking hell, man.
Still got a bit of daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. You got any last words?
Yeah, 12. Yeah, Mike. Salute, brother. Love chopping it up with you, and thanks for having me on your panel, bro. As soon as you get a laptop, brother, you know you're the first person I'm gonna get in contact with. But yeah, thanks, Mike. Hope you have a great weekend, brother.
Yeah.
I'll speak to you soon, my friend.
All right, bro.
All right, brother. Take it easy, Mike. Peace, brother.
Yep.
Yeah. Later.